9 points, 6 points. Braga, Tosumi Ensa with 3 points. Union Berlin and Arida Tour, they do not have any points. Uboremo Group D, it is Real Sociedad who are leading the pack with 7 points. Inter Milan Tosumi with 7 points. FC Salzburg 3 points. Tosumi Ensa Benfica any Abani B. Then in Group E, it's Atletico Madrid and already kind 8 points. Lazio, Tosumi, with 7 points. Final, Tosumi Ensa with 6 points. Celtic, 1 point. Group F, so Borussia Dortmund already kind with 7 points. Paris Saint-Germain was 6 points. They are second. AC Milan, after a year and no win, they now have 5 points and are third. Newcastle 4 points. Group G, Manchester City, or more 12 points. They've won all their 4 games so far. RB Leipzig, 9 points. Yes, Red Star Belgrade are third with 1 point. Young Boys, also 9 with 1 point. Group H, Barcelona, where they are leading the pack with 9 points. FC Porto, and so with 9 points. Shakhtar Donetsk, Tosso Ayemi with 6 points. Royal Antwerp, Omoni Apani B. It's way in the games are course on the Airbus or UEFA Champions League. I feel the share and Sembia and also and I'm from RB Leipzig. Sorry, young boys. One captain. I friend Muhammad Ali Kamara and now go full trouble on the papa. The United say, book game, half time. Referee ball ben pray. Omungina nanti akotane onim ede akora dressing room. Ye wi asa brante di mirika odi Erling Haaland echi. Otata Haaland sa ni nyina ne se osi ope Erling Haaland jesi. Eti ya mo game ne wie kwa na Erling Haaland euro jesi no na ode ma eye Muhammad Ali Kamara. Eno na kofo twabo ne se na akwa we serious ba. Obi ayo bo game half time no wo chesi player se wo pani jesi. Mi wa na wo team kra ya hye wo team be 2. Honoma Munyante and the name of that drink, Jesse Aokopeno and a win. And our pundits be trouble Newcastle power. Almost say Newcastle for actually said Champions League, almost free and even with the wonders our Premier League more the qualify any year we yes see no more bomb home day our league in but or say when you actually say Champions League sometimes you need character, you need the right players to play the UEFA Champions League, but the Newcastle actually as a Newcastle for the one free and so Champions League. And Astra game yes and Shana Abranti Edinketia when to me Mobi he faces a late fitness test. Gabriel Jesus there when him say Oniho da. Yes Martin Odiga so it's a doubt for a Champions League game or mobile ball or money say Villa no and Asna say Edinketia Mobia it will be a big blow to them. Former Liverpool striker Roberto Firmino and I will say Adieba Koa the time at Liverpool no _Quaye but Adieba Koa a channel soon mupa ni league na wo moje no or say league no moji de ni gie but the ama ni anye ne say league no moji no it was an empty stadium that time na covid aba it na bebia ayedin bebia ayehwe na fans ni o say omoji ye pa no mo left Premier League title na fans bi ni ho no or say without fans at Anfield no just grass and a go keke a very dead venue into odo de sa Champions League awomoji ya na supporters bi any ho no eno ne ade atwa na nsunu mu pa wo Liverpool ebra na wo ho no. And Borussia Dortmund fans no omubufu ye pa enra anka omo ma game no aba abrupt end fi say na omo toto nyema bi eba park no so obsay Newcastle for no nyuma na omo to Newcastle for no say you can't buy football, you can have all the money but you can't buy football. Only say na no other na Saudi PFIG no ebe so Newcastle mo as their new owners and na as say sika aba team ne pa no and then Borussia Dortmund fans omo say you can't buy football, you can only have the money and buy players but yen any bobo ankasa. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe ankasa ji atum say enye enti da be na de we ebejai ase Gianluigi Donnarumma emre bia obeba be play mo San Siro bia no ye toto dollars fake dollars e de ba park na so fi say Milan fans no omudwa Donnarumma papa obeka ya abranti 9 years and started say oda AC Milan or they ma 16 years odi ya na Milan mpanyifo say there be bechi ye first team no enti oba Milan first team at the age of 19 na Donnarumma captain for AC Milan but on any agent Mino Raiola omonti man find a deal with Milan ema ne ko French giant PSG na as I say no anytime we be making visit to the San Siro no na fans na ba no mo $2 fake dollars at the top pack so omo kire say abrante no sketching na odi ya and the career no omo say enkoye man no call PSG then papa and why ho. Nicolas Pepe of FC Porto, formerly of Real Madrid, they say Wabaye the oldest scorer in the UEFA Champions League history at age 40, and now what to Atana Edema the team against Royal Antwerp FC Porto. So now Nicolas Pepe has become the oldest player. Some fancy me, man, for me, Nicolas Pepe, not Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe was formerly an Arsenal player. Wait, Pepe defender, no, Kepler Lima Pepe. Formerly of Real Madrid. No, they say he's become the oldest scorer in the UEFA Champions League at age 40. And I know our two atna edema the team FC Porto as they won that one. And the Pepe still going so now. Unkasi we di 40 on Thiago Silva, what they are doing and what tene. Okay, say Erling Haaland eka asembi. Okoje ba best striker no. Didier Drogba eka say Erling Haaland, o next go obeshe me pesa we me celebration no. Me ne garele ne ka ye behwe de obeye ne celebration no. E na Haaland say okay, me she go na me dwen ho nipa me ye ne celebration. Enra ampampa Erling Haaland to atena or ye the Didier Drogba celebration. E ma Drogba ni age papa enra Drogba be posti e wo ne Instagram story. Say abranti o kan ya wa ye. Say obey me celebration and pampa. Erling Haaland scored and did the Didier Drogba celebration. Rio Ferdinand na edi ni 45th birthday na o se achede onya ye de edoso na emu achede o se ahye ne bufo pa ade aye de bre na ahye ne bufo cake na ye de ba ye na the cake was from a Manchester City fan. Our design cake ni blue. Bibia what cake ni blue. Just a Manchester City colors no. And no design ya or the bread a Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand say now pa oh beche me birthday cake ah. Onim say me United ni mini City. Ye ninshia no wako design cake. To say Manchester City colors e de abrebe. Pep Guardiola eja papa vise or say Abrante John Stones asem prabium. Na Abrante ni pra or say it's a big loss to a year Manchester City. Pisa mano akanji so pra adokrono and they say no Pep Guardiola Gianna Wodre fise kwasi ade wo bot game kesepa game a wo bono wo mone a year Chelsea enable. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag so the ababe tuja say yeah Abrante Casemiro he will be out with an injury till a year Christmas and San Abrante ni betimi aba or say that is a big blow to Manchester United. Former Wolverhampton Wanderers Tottenham Hotspur boss Nuno Espirito Santo and Saudi Arabia club Al Ittihad awon in consign yesi wone Karim Benzema ene entokwa o ma kwa Champions League year o mo Asian Champions League no and a defeat and they said yes Nuno Espirito Santo has been sacked by Al Ittihad. He used to be one of the finest coaches and he was in world football. Former Chelsea winger, former Liverpool winger, former England winger, Joko, and our advice be ama Jadon Sancho. Also, no dear, Osha Jadon Sancho, a fantastic footballer, but Jadon Sancho quality no, unkwana entime and fanning no bibia or peso drew, or see Jadon Sancho needs a little bit of nurturing. On here in Titieka cra, I was say obi chenetanase, or more cheneso, or more chenetanase pa. Now, one in the casa. Now much no Quaye officer of conducting home as a footballer. The course was Abrante a fantastic footballer. Talent there will be, but talent no Quaye enough because you need that entity, you need that discipline as a player. Or the liberty Sanka Manchester United a team Nankasa so but Jadon Sancho a year and a chef for the management Everton normal Casa normal find a way to bring Abrante back to his best. But I say Abrante Nankasa personally. Abrante ni here nurturing. Nurturing it must come from Abrante and management. Was so mu did ne ho dwuma papa if he say this is one too many. It is 34 minutes after 9. Hana me be cinema mabedwa for abemene UEFA Champions League matches no dosu ye pa. Send your WhatsApp messages through our WhatsApp line na menkin kan enfamao on 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. Making kan ni na edi ama na nedu. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Bibi aboko.
Ade achi edi afe.
Ye da nyame ase.
Na also
well.
Bibi fine.
Bibi
yeah. Na unu ya ne ho say. Bibi fine. Ebe koyi.
Yeah.
Champions League na ye wuremu no. Mutala say obi bisa say out of 10 What are Man U chances of winning the UEFA Champions League? Obama 9.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
0.
Zero.
I don't even think they can beat Copenhagen tonight. Not to talk of winning the Champions League. No, I don't think they can even beat Copenhagen. Me am qualify for our group number.
So out of 10, their chance of winning the Champions League?
No, they are out.
Zero.
Zero.
Not even 2%.
No. I won't give them any chance of winning the Champions League.
Yeah, so the matches in the na ye banda na my assessment na shade. Obeka say papa na your friend Nuno Espirito Santo or taking the wrong decision by moving from Wolves ana. My during the situation oh yeah story no. It was the reason why I pay Quaye. That was one thing na me dwendwene ho bitiri mu. It boils down to decision making. De bia can wasem. You can take a decision be in your life. One when we are no one see that they move you. But think of free Wolverhampton Wanderers no. It was a big elevation now on the career by moving to Tottenham Hotspur. Obeka time about Tottenham Hotspur no. Na team your friend Man City. Na difficult to lose away game be in a round be continuous.
Yeah.
It was him that break his record no. Or we need 1-0. City first away game that season no. Tottenham share 1-0.
Me kaisa game no.
Okay, sa game the pan. Say oh no. EPL Nintina.
Yeah.
Oh, special taste in some of these games.
Yeah.
Until Obeka say from Wolves to Tottenham Hotspur. Per the na Tottenham team no coaches are now best since our period na be no. Obeka say they took the right decision say ono na na nko my day. Any club na tua so. Because Mutala Tottenham Football Club na no be manya coaches bi o. Coaches bi na man for say they were close to winning the Premier League for them. Ebedu baby no. Na Champions League qualification no. Abaya mo benchmark anytime they Tottenham won. Okay, famous Harry Redknapp team no.
Yeah.
Quaye of after the team no ewura mu to the Champions League. That period na omo your body to the English national team member no a enya mba so okay. Okay, was in Palacios.
Oh. Okay, Palacios brothers. No me miensa.
Yeah.
Omo nyina no mu ma Honduras.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, Tom Henderson. Okay, that number 8 player no.
Afro no.
On the Palacios na boss season 8.
Any Jermaine
Jenas. Bernard
Choluka,
wakai pa Leliken.
Yeah, Leliken is one of the best ever center backs I'm in.
Actually, after sa Euros na those two Russian boys need
Benoit Asiwikoto. One of the best left back in recent times. That squad no. 2008.
Actually, sa Euros bring a na Russia for 2 strikers be beji omudi no.
Pavyoshenko.
Bako ba Tottenham.
The oba Arsenal here Arshavin.
And the best 4 goals no.
Yeah, the call Tottenham here Roman Pavyoshenko.
And Arsenal actually before Ebeka ho.
Yeah.
And then later on no.
After
Darren Bent free. Oni asamada na ebo salana no. Onu so betwa mu ho.
Yeah.
So Tottenham who coaches Bia, they were close to winning the Premier League for them, but not Champions League qualification. Abayomodia. And they did the Moana. Mauricio Pochettino so buy. Okay.
Yeah.
Champions League final.
Set Team Sherwood buy first.
Team Sherwood buy. What I say? Answer na. Mauricio Pochettino mo yere
buy.
What situation no? On also buy by ya na ho de. In fact, I'm about Champions League final. When Liverpool won their Champions League in recent times, no, I'm not talking about final.
Yeah.
Okay, that famous win no mukonya qualification mukonya e Dan Cruyff arena.
Ayas.
Brazil ni win guy. That last minute goal no konya de ma Tottenham na de Tottenham rim. Lucas Moura. So, Tottenham omo hu coaches bia na akwa say omo ni di kese wo Europe. But omo ba ho a na asa left you. So we thought say after Pochettino no obi announce that Gini din kese wo Europe back Tottenham platform no bet man left in the coaching career no back we no new Espirito Santo oba so start here by beating Man City 1-0 ya so obi afo say wa arrive but imagine me say every ho ba no I think the coach no onya issues in getting go. So I can say that move from Wolves now one career.
Originally Wolves pa.
We can't got to a time now about 6-7 Portuguese players in the same first 11.
Yeah.
The time no, na sa Mexico striker Gini
Raúl Jiménez.
Make a move famous game be on Arsenal boy and the free hoba no sansa wash headset. Into about Gini din kasa e Wolves. All of a sudden, no Espirito Santo. Me cast a man for Quaye did say Portugal coach your Domo G they wrote 2016. Every why I'm considered our national team. No.
Yeah.
Because no acquire Portuguese coach be after those two big names in Marino and they do about Chelsea not tell me. Andres Villas-Boas. Yeah, I can't tell me I'm going to referee no. Or not to be trying to
yeah.
So then we talk say Espirito Santo between the coaching career and after the next level. Into Tottenham member that's our platform no. Maybe you want to not pie. Antentam. All of a sudden, what you make copy was Saudi. Because of Karim Benzema. Papa ne lusu neduma. So me ya dia to say Mutala Abraba Yegbe is all about decision making. Mutala odi tum so bet take decision bi wo career mu a. Wan hwa wusu da dem bi o. Odi tum sa.
Yeah.
Ebi we adwuma mu. So coach mu no Espirito Santo ne de no. Imagine me say sa time na Wolves say on extend the contract no decide say on extend it. Obekọ the next step no. And one the career the best in there. He was a fine coach on how and no big teams. On my Wolves one year, especially Wolves air host to Obu Homa. Quaye on our first so player no Portugal ni kwa no team now or struggler. Obe first man be piemu. E wo Wolves no dwe how ntiase. Me Quaye on first am stand Nelson Semedo every Barcelona. Obi adan dwe how ntiase da. Say player all Barcelona.
Now they had the club owner also more Portuguese ties.
Yeah.
So one of the super agents in Portugal, Jorge Mendes.
Yeah.
Now also a friend to the owner. It's
okay.
Portuguese players and idea.
Obunya access to that particular team.
Portuguese and Spanish players.
And Spanish
because
players.
Jorge Mendes could have been Spain for the Portugal for no manage be on your agents.
Then agents understand a bit more than 100 players in his booth.
Of course. Jorge Mendes. Jorge Mendes, they say.
What a team. So that is how on the story, no? I remind them of. And I first say, one should year all says that the movie will be difficult.
Step up in the arm one.
Imagine him say,
okay.
And to my of free Tottenham, no? Now, for every teams in the way Europe nation and penny view. Because I'm a say, every Wolves team na strong. And you're not strong because I exposed what I am.
Yeah.
Inti hardy and they had a see all. And you know said they cannot bring someone like Karim Benzema. Now who coach now mama plan I ordinary play and see. I thought the idea best sacrifice because it's a project.
Yeah.
As about Ronaldo team, you now see Ronaldo struggle into one man more. That will sacrifice you. And to coach here and they will be coaching here, kind of saying Napoli. So, Ronaldo, I don't know coaching for first.
Yeah.
Rudy Garcia. So, before say, no Espirito Santo, the situation like this, no, go affect them. Arsenal injury, they may bomb game one of the big room, but I thought say, Gadwell and a yard also. Now in Q2.
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus.
He's doubtful for tonight's game.
Martin Odegaard. And our own. Thomas Partey on kwa de nim do oba football career do sa stage na u prapper ye nim da oba pe na say awma na yate because abrofo ne de omo ncha do ho say 6 months mpo meka dey baba But could do situation as ye nim da over. Mutala Yakubu. End of the year, early next year, before the end of the year. You to me more specifics about the day you will return. Now we into the don't want to say. So before that, these 4 players are key players at the mass now. Miss Rosters are players injury because fine. Gabriel Jesus ne din ketia de ho a. The next option is Trossard as a false 9. Now about Martinelli
and he can fit in well too.
Why Trossard?
Yeah.
Oh, na me feeling so me nyina. Me imagine you say coach no o need to kasi wo the mobile is a better player than all of them. Trossard no or a direct or ball or purposeful. So before say ne chance nie oh no so dey won mu no betuma twe pie ma ye hu yie. Na Mutala Yakubu Champions League ni mu. Pep Guardiola. It looks like anytime we are City Bebl Champions League game biano, the next day, oh, cut talk of the town, okay. 17 games unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League. Mutala. When were they
17 games unbeaten.
On the Champions League in the season, Arsenal about final baby, no about 13 games.
Yeah.
So last season, before all the champions in the free Inter Milan in Semno, team began to manage the last season.
Yeah, I know.
They are not quite 13. Now this is in the how many games? 4. Do they count where
17.
17 games unbeaten for Pep Guardiola in the Champions League. And you are entire and from coaches in the Champions League. I don't remember the last time. And the man here dangerous, they say. A difficult say over winning Champions League. Not the following season where we knew first 4 games. In the history of the Champions League, only 2 teams that tomorrow side be that. Bayern Munich on 2 occasions. And then Real Madrid on 1 occasion. Winning Champions League no. The following season no, almost first 4 games to be winning here. Because who's the idea and this idea never buy Nipa what to achieve something. Who run the following season and then I will start catching the biome to achieve the same thing. Mutala to pona mekana se. Ade unu obi kika. Na what can some that there be a good assume na what ya bibi.
Why you be coming and now?
Na ade kono wa achieve wie. Oh, sa pebi ma then na o kika kire no. That is what do baby na coach before say. It's difficult to motivate players like Messi and Ronaldo. Because a bit more than we say they've achieved all the things in the world. And the additional coach you then I was trying to catch up to get the same results. As some America. A bit there to city players no. That is what some of these players would do start stage there. We want change of environment. They force us the team now. They are being paid na menya.
Obi say
Gundogan. Laporte.
Lewandowski.
Of course, at the corner, my ya continuous. Me bon kuma da me na meje.
Your hanga ni obi.
Oh, your coach, when I coach situation like this, yeah, na den.
Change am make Real Madrid dey juma be dem pa. How to get them to play and go for the Champions
But in recent times, no, obi otumi yesterday year ni year pa. Imagine say Pep ne Carlo Ancelotti. Okay? Pep do baby. Ewa Barcelona. Oh, that's story crowd. Barcelona win the game. Or the day trophy to assume na fe the wo ya ye.
Almost he became a boring manager.
And I kind of Barcelona games are. After first 20-30 minutes, not burning off of you because first 20-30 minutes, no, I said 3. Because templates need a ho. David Busquets in the extra. They will be a Pedro Messi. They will score for you. Win the back. And those from first 20-25 minutes are. Even the Barcelona supporters, it's difficult for them to watch games. That is how far the team the Quaye. Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti. Then AC Milan, Carlo Ancelotti. Oba Chelsea be big crack. So my phone say to achieve that massive result, 250 goals in 119 games in the Champions League. Man City Football Club. And Obaye the 12th team in the Champions League to achieve that. And the fastest to do that. Mutala, massive on the side of Man City Football Club. 250 goals in 119 games. So it means averagely, every game in the Champions League come out 2 goals. And the fastest team to do that. And the 12th team to achieve that. And to see the books of the Champions League, teams are 2 miles side. You will see Man United there. You will see Liverpool there. You will see AC Milan there. You will see Real Madrid there. You will see Bayern Munich. You will see Barcelona. These are teams that in the history of the Champions League. Those things over to my. So imagine him say gradually, after Man City win the Champions League, every history boost of the Champions League, almost trouble.
Records,
Records, almost trouble. So what was that in a short period of time? Papa, they friend Pep Guardiola, or Yama Arsenal be free Man City Football Club, Now you can't teams that Champions League, all the records will be better on the City back. That is Pep Guardiola. Mutala, and I thought that Papa we there, Ojai coach now. I say a pet special day be celebrating. And I'll call Spinner. You special day be. Now Pep Guardiola day.
So they also he's the best manager ever in world football.
Oh, no, somebody catch now.
So Pep is the greatest manager ever.
Obiamba. Me so Obi onim bia ya way. He is the only manager in football coaching or you unsackable. Yen sack no. On no beja ho. Because he course I level ni mu a ye about my love for Papa na friend Pep Guardiola. Ye course I level na ye wie debate no. Ye wie a whole discussion. He's unsackable. On no beja ho. Nanse mu na coaches are nobody did the concerning that thing no. We coaches are difficult to sack them. Na Jurgen Klopp is heading towards there. Na Papa na wo Atletico Madrid no. Diego Simeone on also call that angle. Amako e coaches na so jet team no ho. Stacking him na heading. Because obodo team massacre the bewie na within the same period no was start for. That is Pep Guardiola. So numbers we mu na ade ne de e ba de a Oba Pep dia bone dia.
Okay.
Now Erling Haaland, he said 38 goals in 34 games in the Champions League. As it stands now, top 20 all-time top scorers in the Champions League. A 23 in the year. Mutala. Age 23, top 20, all of a sudden in the year. The Monsieur Messi ni will not the record net that one. I brand you calling say you bit my hard ni. The age no, and then the numbers no. But Becca one of the few players I don't think in the history of the Champions League there's a player. The numbers in terms of goal scoring and also the number of matches.
So now do you understand my argument? And I'm here that last time he said, or share 40 goals.
Yeah.
No G Champions League. No G FA Cup ni league.
Yeah.
Now Hurricane share 50 goals in Bundesliga. Now when the man the Champions League, Haaland will be favorite for the UEFA Champions for the Ballon d'Or.
Oh yeah, that one me do too. Me do too. Yeah, me know so in the history of the Champions League there is a player and the number of goals and also the number of matches.
In the history of the Champions League.
Yes.
The number player and the number of goals
and also the number of
outweighs his number of matches that he's played. I don't think so.
Yeah, ebi ni ho. Only the assistant as anete. What some goals in match sawabo.
How many has he scored?
Mutala. 38 goals in 34 matches.
38 goals.
34 matches in the Champions League.
That is 4 more.
4 more than the match sawabo.
Incredible.
Absolutely. In the Abrantiano level now all rising ko. And the way all church and Atabe more Champions League no. Ronaldo ne Messi record ya wonhwe ne yie. What is a Man City Football Club? Any 11 straight qualification to the knockout stage of the Champions League.
Real Madrid.
Man City Football Club.
Okay. Man City, they've already booked their place.
It's how many lives big pet? It's a live big the first team.
I can Barcelona win here. They will also book their place in the next phase.
And the Real Madrid win on top account.
And I'm going to lose.
So as it stands now, no, a Leipzig and Man City Football Club. So Leipzig will be the first team in Germany to qualify, not Bayern Munich. And Man City for 11th as a team. Nkaya won Champions League. Now we are from Mbatahum. Last year, we won our first time by 11 straight from Roberto Mancini to Manuel Pellegrini to Pep Guardiola.
Obviously, Champions League, your money baby, but they are still the favorite.
Oh, that's your favorite. Champions League, no. City is the first favorite. Who you are moving Bayern Munich? After me, no. From the 3rd to the 5th, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona. But the first 2 days, Man City and Bayern Munich.
Okay.
The only slight difference between Man City and Bayern Munich is say Man City defense is stronger as in Bayern Munich. That is the only slight difference. But you do knockout phase, so things can change as time goes. But they are to see they are the favorites.
Okay.
So 11 straight qualification in the Champions League. Ederson, and winning the 50th Champions League game yesterday. In the history of the Champions League, goalkeepers to achieve that to account. 50th Champions League win, 46 for Man City Football Club and 4 for Benfica as a goalkeeper. And we're about the 8th goalkeeper to achieve that in the history of the Champions League. When you say Casillas no more, what I say, Buffon no more. Great goalkeepers are about to in the Champions League. They are there.
Okay.
But in the Ederson about to in the boost of the Champions League record, and the fastest goalkeeper to do so.
You rate him.
Who's that? The story near that remind him of Betovades.
And Casillas.
Casillas, they're on one individual.
No, we can't Victor Valdez Casillas situation. Me who Alisson and Ederson situation as that one. Say, you be season no. Be won't say Ederson has considered less goals, but
the team no
bad your goalkeeper onim chia. People regard Alisson. The same with Casillas, Valdez.
But also almost all individual skill set in the are. Or how the debate in the world.
Yeah.
Ederson ne.
I say rating on rating.
Why? That Bonidin sir. Ederson ne Betovades who's a good goalkeeper.
Oh, Ederson is a good goalkeeper.
Dan Betovades.
Than Victor Valdez.
Ederson won anymore.
Ederson won anymore. From where I'm sitting and what I've seen, Ederson is a good goalkeeper than Victor Valdez.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Betovades no ya want do Barcelona.
Oh, massa.
But as a way no, as time goes on, we
they know ya want the Barcelona will goalkeeper be on the bench if any pinto. Or cause ntokwankwa no kwa.
Obi to try and red card.
Otimi try bet to a red card. That will be better polo to be some wonderful save. You won't be able.
But match the second goalkeeper way you are good.
Otega is good.
Or naturally no you good. So me for say that Pep longest unbeaten one in the Champions League no still continues. So my board City team na baso.
Okay.
For Enra, what they be able to do in the UEFA Champions League. That is for Man City game no. Let me see what.
Okay.
Now we can Pepe.
Pepe.
One player from afar, mad name so stubborn, but my bobo do it.
Pepe. Yes, he is very disciplined in training. Pitch and listen to misbehaving.
Pitch listen to misbehaving. You only pass our own.
Those who have worked with Rudiger, the teammates can say, oh, you're very, very disciplined in training and all that.
Pitch listen
I say
I say you school no. Who's any one cover bu ha. Ade bia ye we rough bia Quaye bi.
Okay.
But that's not a trouble pan dia wo.
I was cast in that mood.
Oh, okay.
Where I couldn't sit and learn in school. Yeah, what to say a bunk of food in some could do bonny and I say, won't some gumby, but I never met your pepper.
Yeah, then the try for be a monsieur almost say. Yen piano dwene ade wo GI ho na pa na bipie pa. But the next day no na what ho you be correct.
Oh, na me pie anadwo sa. Se eba se nyina yen pie dia.
Opportunity ba wo ye won de.
GI ho na eba se yen pie, but I used to pass my papers with these and people didn't understand.
Yeah.
Say how
be bia wo do
me hu gym.
But edu be ehia fa wo ye de
obey. Me radio so class e koso kwa na me radio so yes sports.
Yeah.
Because I was the head of sports at GIJ during my time.
Yeah.
Na me say swag president. Say I was that busy, but ebeba no na me twa. Enti ye won kofo wo sa. Pepe and Thiago Silva, they amaze me.
Thiago Silva dey otum say ni wo form kaka. And I be on so ni wo form park so
I don't
Dan na me no be di we Vinicius Junior obi ho any name and Ronaldo mu nkomo. No, omo pasa mo say Vinicius Junior an hwe na lifestyle na ya obeton it towards there.
The only Brazilian me hu ni say ni wo form I didn't Kaka.
Baby omo fini ka ho.
Of course. But I was Brazil. Yeah, I'm for Brazil 2040 World Cup by oh boy story. Or say Brazil no, it is a Ghana higher how.
How many different
yes, development kakra na wo ho. Echen
players no free one in time ko no mo efe.
Yes, but in terms of
omunya
maye no mo
hustling.
Nti o benye sika na efoforo mo.
Yeah.
Because baby ofiri a obobo ateche ma na akopie Real Madrid.
On say ade e ya ye. Otu wani hwe account na bi kakra wo mu. Na bi ko to be say wo hwe wo mu ye nti bra wa bra no ntumi ndi. Ade e ya ba ko pa no.
Yeah.
And ye ko ye nim so ye nyini mu ani ye. So before say member paper abaso.
Pepe.
Aside being the oldest player to score a goal in the Champions League, no, he's the oldest player to still play the Champions League. 40 years, 256 days.
Okay, so Chelsea moving to Thiago Silva is not around.
Or out. Only ho. Now, Pepe, when you see Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva is 39.
Yeah. Pepe, when you see Thiago Silva. Pepe, need to do 41 a year. And he's still playing in the top level when it comes to European football. But don't say, but it didn't matter some.
He turns 41.
On also the goat level, maybe. On one the goat.
In 3 months' time, already 41.
And see, I was a young boy supporter, Basso.
Okay.
And the result and more fast in the Champions League. Disappointment. Na Newcastle for the man.
Is the Champions League exposing them?
Yeah. Who say ko be tie cast and be say, yeah, the character
in the Champions League.
Yeah, the Champions League no. Result be said that mama who say no correct.
Madrid made me believe that.
Madrid ma just had any day.
Because
even their final, the last one I'm final now Vinicius Junior said the only go against Liverpool. They were not better than Liverpool.
No, because for the past about 2 years, na Madrid the Moshe, but Omushia teams were Champions League. Osha first go, you think you are done with.
In fact, in the history of Real Madrid, Champions League don't know imagine. About 70% of them win the Champions League, they didn't win the league.
Yeah.
So it tells you that they are working correct.
Nasa league no more no more troka.
One of the season, the Vikings, okay. Over the Champions League. So I see no the Madrid deny for me in the Vikings on the buy me the Champions League no. Or the Madrid GB. So I hear no Madrid deny for me in the. So they are forming the Champions League no. And issues are on the league. So a mass anchor on a bema. Never be say bad anymore.
Sometimes don't you think say Champions League is when they come up against opponents. A share opponent in Sutrimu say it is Real Madrid that we are playing. They already know there is some defeatist mentality. A share opponent Madrid.
Imagine him say no so count. And yes, sir, last 2 years. So where Man City for Madrid for you mufimu. Okay. Imagine you say a point into the following year no matter the experience against Madrid. No me you mufimu.
And yet almost sure Boba Sabasi.
Oh no, go.
And no crown at the Santiago Bernabeu. I think it was Vinicius that scored the first goal. Can also come by
Yeah. So imagine me say at any stage, you don't play to the occasion. Try to be yourself. But when you play to the occasion, I did you. the wrong situation, no. So after getting that experience, no, and then the second one, and no, I got that momentum. Opa had the Champions League in recent times. The year na Real Madrid defeat Liverpool in 7-0. Liverpool was the better side. But even right from the tunnel, Liverpool players were playing to the occasion. So Bibi Kutuami, Sergio Ramos, Mohamed Salah is out. Madrid Aje. The next one, Tottenham was playing to the occasion. Liverpool experience. What did Tottenham in 7? One situation, no. Yeah. What kind of Atletico Madrid final with Real Madrid?
They normally do 1-0. Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos bet taken.
So what was situation that make?
I was in Kumasi for that game.
So okay, you are sharing.
Kasi Honum.
Oh, okay. Okay, then now you.
Oh, you call GIG, you call program.
Oh, okay.
So you call Pab, no. Pab invite you see a measure game, no.
That is great.
Then we're watching the game there.
So remember, Pepper, but so incredible career. Na Unya. I won the football. When I first say, I remember that Barcelona be to me in the football career they do.
Okay.
The last time Barcelona win the Champions League, okay, so season no.
2014.
How many Man U final?
I check out. No, 2014 was Juventus.
Yes, Juventus.
Suarez, Neymar, and Messi.
Okay, so that year no Shakhtar Donetsk SC Barcelona.
Why?
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah.
They scored Barcelona.
No, Shakhtar has been worrying Barcelona.
Almost say Barcelona. Ne boy Barcelona when we win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Luis Enrique last time no. So chart ne ya to ana, but this time em fa.
The Barcelona.
How much chance no more return by 10 about anything?
Barcelona. I would give them like 5.
Man, you then are more 0 need them. I don't want to say.
No, because the crowd maker from football now, Barcelona album. They are playing good football, but that football they can't survive against a team like Man City. A bad thing.
Or Bayern.
A bad thing. Born na Barcelona airborne.
And then Arsenal we at the same level.
Barcelona could find it difficult to beat Arsenal this time. And you're going to make Arsenal. If Arsenal want to redeem themselves, Barcelona, this could be the perfect time for them. They can easily, with the likes of Odegaard, Mone, Arteta gets it right, they can easily beat Barcelona.
So maybe chance number today, I don't know.
Well,
Zambi in Europe, 7 wins, 6 draws, 7 losses.
Yeah.
And she not yes how.
Sir. Now say Barcelona no team try.
No lose 5 in the group stage.
Now over some past few years, no team try.
I know I'm tell by Europa.
It's a nay o team qualify omo come anim dia. It's a good omen for them.
So my member Santa Kwa Basu say nra. I'm disappointed a lot of investors there, but it was a great win for them, especially when young boy Ukraine, near boy Germany, Mutumunya that result no.
Okay.
AC Milan that's the first goal. After 282 minutes,
we winning the first game.
We winning the first game. Rafael Leao,
Giroud,
Olivier Giroud. Oh, say, oh, has our group now. And now 2 teams are not moving home. No more life in the Champions League. Next game no so. And 2 parts of their group no. Dortmund 7 points, PSG 6 points, Milan 5,
yeah.
Newcastle 4. So it means 2 games now that group will be able to qualify.
See, that group is very
good. Have 1 home game, 1 away game. But the only thing is that one last home game will be an advantage. One situation, no?
Yeah.
So it means this time, no, Milan, back on Newcastle. One situation, no? Not PSG, back on Stegna Iduna. But Quaye PSG for lose here to Newcastle, I was St. James Park, no. Newcastle will come to the Parc des Princes. On your calculation now.
For their final game.
Absolutely. On your calculation for anything. What a toba na soutiase. Na for anything. Then Dortmund, after drawing AC Milan, I was signal dinner. They will go to San Siro. So that group na kasa na mo bie.
Group of death.
It's open because the BRB was a group. Dortmund finalists and the winner of the Champions League. Ibrahim Tankomu days no.
Yeah.
AC Milan history no. PSG in recent times finalists only to lose to Bayern Munich 1-0 Kingsley Coman. Newcastle no by current form. Ewo England ewo. So that particular group no. Imagine so obi a win no nya na ndra no. E bia group no mu. Ama group no my open. So before say yambo two teams in the result of mutumi nya na ndra no. Abaso ne the way esi akọ no. So me force say na be si akọ. Now okay. Just 2 minutes be on the game na bra mbremu.
Okay.
Mutala. Arsenal against Sevilla. If Arsenal really want to top that group, result will
Spain.
Yeah.
Obesha.
So that game, the Quaye Arsenal so far to be winning. It was a brilliant win for them.
Martinelli
scoring the first goal before the first half. Omo ko ba ya na omo different na never take no. Edema Sevilla. Before brilliant goal from Gabriel Jesus. Mutala men high in can. Gabriel Jesus by Arsenal this particular season the best game no. So a game where they will miss a service. Me nim have time about fit because and Rami who's a Brazil for squad in the buy
no count.
He was in.
Yeah. Oh okay.
Or no Martinelli any defender no. Me guys.
Gabriel.
O me ansanya no mum. So me nim say nkomo bia koso so bet my fit there. But they will miss the service of Gabriel Jesus in that game.
All right.
After our game now, Omenya 2-2 against Chelsea. Match is never the Bengus or my messy match no digano. After Chom. Kai Havertz ended the best game during the weekend. It was okay. Even though Newcastle beat them. But Manchester or Barca the best game was that game. No? But the things are Odegaard ever far. Kai Havertz ever fast na team no.
And you'll be needing.
The creativity on the foot of play, leadership quality. Now imagine him say because on that method that's now bad channel. There was some understanding be a better take time for Kai Havertz to get there. But Kai Havertz to what be a or using the strength no open space at the method that's to take over. Into better who the clear example I'm goal against Man City. From Ono, Tomiyasu, Martinelli, goal. So, for me, but result in Quaye goes in flow. But I first say they will miss Martin Odegaard.
Okay.
Thomas Partey, I say only team no year free man. I think it's just now a hat-trick against Sheffield United. All of a sudden, not so out, and that's why doubtful.
It's so doubtful. He has to pass a late fitness test.
Me went to Man Bokra now. We are on weekend game no.
So the Omo Trossard.
Trossard is okay. So Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli. But the balance now how much be free bench aba. E be Ruiz now same one. Oh Fabio Vieira mo. And Egypt ni no. Nani. I think Arsenal will win today too.
All right, Martin.
Some better put our group. Remember, we straight win over Sevilla in their game.
Okay, Arsenal to win. Where we are now?
Copenhagen, Man United.
I need.
Oh, hold on a question. The buyer will answer that.
From what I saw between the two teams,
does that be my purpose? Obey that question, no? Obey later.
Martin.
Because 0% in the
I don't even think they can qualify out of the group, not to talk of winning the Champions League.
What about if they win today?
They have winning now. Their chances are high, but they will go to Galatasaray, and that is the most crucial.
What is that Copenhagen home one? Difficult to beat them.
Of course, Bayern Munich crack up there.
Oko show am league ni mu a difficult to be with Copenhagen.
No, then
but I Champions League ni mu obi be for say normal.
2 games that Manchester United in him. I won here pa. This game today, any Galano mo be kono.
Yeah. Ta away game no.
Yes.
E be determine mu future in the Champions League.
Of course.
But remember Man U double chance. PSV will beat Lens today.
Okay.
Real Madrid against Braga. A match back on Mishro.
Okay.
Investors no a match via Mishro. Oh, quite few game.
Madrid didn't win over the weekend. This would be a perfect opportunity for them to bounce back.
I'm a person who qualifying there, but Mishro game way.
Means Rukra.
Inter double chance away game.
Okay.
Napoli straight win.
Okay.
We also share that straight win. That will be my prediction for today, Mutala.
Okay, Nanedu Naughton and Can 0506 367 196. Josiah, good morning.
Mutala, morning. Apun where?
Na me adom. Yo nkwa. Ene here.
Say name ana pe mu hu say umo edu kakra because do ba bi do no na esiri ana wu ni me so
me mu cry ha.
Endra ka so dey me to say one me dantem. Says
Ma me dantem.
Now landlord to complain sir.
Oh, na dem ko he na. Say be catch us say me ko boy juma.
Ba say ko yi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, twas ene. Yeah, twas.
We're on the road. I mean,
Brunya so na be intia.
If we see mo ban cry no, you cry.
Say you we bobra.
You kwa cry.
And now the way you to Liverpool mo so. You bride you win yawo.
We wish I penny try say be this guy.
You say over send bibi kakra.
And now so basa edi no hwam. Yes I can him come here there.
Oh yeah, so ebefa. Us no bi amadi ti so ori we ni. Ebefa. Ejuwa no the hon self no. Mutala I think say o share relevance as Saudi League no per se omunya no. Gradually no figures no we call her no. I'm more irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because if a coach like Nuno Espirito Santo, a coach or Saudi Arabia, anka o share the pedigree as a coach, anka Saudi League dem we hear them pamu Nuno Espirito Santo.
Ya pamoni ya so ne Benzema coach.
And America say so you should know say at this point as we speak Mutala, Saudi League, no, it's not the league we used to know anymore. As we speak. Because if the Saudi League, a team in the Saudi League, can part ways with a coach like Nuno Espirito Santo, and can normally there, and ideally, you know, where Premier League teams are heading, yes, sir. Ideally, you know, and can league a pressure heading, a coach will go 5 games without a win. Yeah, to say, oh, coach heading, ya pamono, and no. It's still big clubs, no. Mutala, I think say it's about time we should start appreciating how far the Saudi League has gone. Because a coach like Nuno Espirito Santo, in England, from Wolves, Spurs, and then he's the coach of Al-Ittihad. Now, and then Al-Ittihad management are sorry say no, coach, we don't want to work with him anymore. We want to part ways with him. Mutala is a huge deal. And I think that it all boils down to the competitive nature of what? Of the Saudi Pro League now. So say you won't be because a league na league phone. You won't say it's a farmers league. Because if that league
there's a league in a league, Papa.
Mutala.
So
a league going to be problem. Coach, to say Nuno Espirito Santo, it be problem in FIFA league. Mutala no. The league is competitive. They have standards.
What standards no?
The league.
Which league?
The Saudi Pro League. Now FIFA standards in anyone can say Nuno Espirito Santo. Al-Ittihad for Pamono.
Nuno. Oh. Josiah pan so there.
Mutala. This is a coach Nuno Espirito Santo we are talking about. Yes, you could make the case say yes on JC, but then Oshe second tier of world class coaches and he's there. And you see that also brings me to the case of Mutala dressing room issues. Sometimes coaches are taking it lightly. Because another make say players be in a dressing room. There are certain players you need to build what? A very good relationship, cordial relationship with. Because one Quaye ne sa assembled. There are certain, so if you're a coach and you join a team, there are certain players at Mutala at all costs you need to try and what? Build a good rapport with. Or Shasif Jota ho.
Yeah.
It started with Jota, the former Celtic forward. And then they say Jota bebo, Echina Jota say ye pamuno if club ni. Inse Bebl. Then straight what? To Benzema. At Katimwe, when the league started, they were the best team in the league. Until they lost to Al Hilal. So game they led 3-1. And Al Hilal they changed on 4-3. So this is a team sharp. And you may be hiding Akom. But then look at the quality they have in the league.
They are out of the Asian Champions League.
Yes. But look at the quality they have. What do you say this year? I'm not hosting no FIFA Club World Cup.
Yeah.
They are the host. They qualified by by virtue of the fact that they are what? They'll be hosting the other teams. So usually, what or how you manage the dressing room as a coach is very, very what? Key. If you're a coach, you never underestimate that. Trying to build a very, very what? Harmonic what? Atmosphere. Because players need to be Mutala only omunya asema ube kweja player no. There's no way you stay and the player will go. Unless maybe you've proven to the team that you are too special. And which in this case, Nuno Espirito Santo improve his Emma Alitiad. Say he is too special. And only Obia so nyasem Karim Benzema. Only Obia nyasem it was Karim Benzema. And even Crown Anka only nyasem po na team ready e winning po.
Also Benzema should work hard. The kind of desire hunger person from Benzema also.
You see, let's ask ourselves one question, Mutala. What was the main motive of Benzema if Real Madrid after they've won the Champions League? A season he named himself a Ballon d'Or to the Saudi Pro League. Let's ask ourselves. Was it to play at the highest level? Was it to play at the highest level? That's the question we should ask. Or it was just to make money? The Saudi Pro League, the motivation are in here. The coach needs to understand. See, there are certain players, standard out set man for and other players. You don't set those same standards for them. Only Ronaldo be a Ronaldo ball friendly game because he wants to score. That's his motivation personally. Only motivation or the ball game no. Say at the end of the day, no matter me 2-3 goals. Benzema is not that kind of a player. So a player like Benzema, watch the Champions League in 5. Watch the Ballon d'Or akahu. Watch the FIFA Club World Cup. Watch the UEFA Super Cup. Watch the UEFA Nations League. And you start talking about motivation. No, Mutala, to some extent you are not making sense.
You're not making sense.
Watch the Champions League 5. Watch the La Liga. Watch the FIFA Club World Cup. Copa del Rey. Then the world ball anymore on J with the exception of let's say the World Cup. What hasn't he achieved? Then he makes a big money move to what? To the Saudi Pro League. And you start what? Talking about what? Motivation.
Motivation. Hunger and desire.
Hunger and desire. Saudi. On to the Wasi. And I think that you see, if he had even known this, he could have even repaired that what? That relationship between himself and Benzema. Because when Benzema was bagging in the goals, that was when they were on top of the league. That man, Benzema goes the moment. That was when Al Ittihad were on top of the league. Until at this point, the people say things just fell apart between himself and the player. But in Mutala, the key thing is how you are able to what? To bring certain players close to you. It's very, very important. And I'm sure that this thing, Nuno Espirito Santo what will learn from it. He's not a bad coach. No. You see, Anna, sometimes the need to can't say me. Mutala coaching issue and it's a player. A coach's decision is not like a player's decision. Or when it comes to decision making, coaches, any players are different. Mutala coach bet me coaching sa ye be you be saying your team kesi akukuchi. Sometimes it's not the same for a player.
Okay.
So there are two different things. No Espirito Santo can just come back. Yeah, what is he Apamu will be or Englander? Ube one way you
track record.
No, coaches are different too. Coaches are in some because coach and no way. Everyone who might have start having a poor round of results. Ube one they will just contact him. Do you want to come back? Do you want to continue with the project you started? Oh yes, I want to come back. Ube one then he comes back again. He built himself again. Then because coaches no span player. Someone can coach for 40 years. A player cannot play for 40 years.
Pepe is playing.
He's 40 years.
You're talking about the number of years you play.
Yes.
Okay.
Coach may play coaching 40, 50 years. Depending on when he started.
Of course.
But player ain't been ball for 40 years.
No.
So usually a coach's decision making is not the same as a player making a decision. Mm-hmm. They are two different things. Mutala, and that games, of course, I have three things.
Okay.
Sometimes we look at Pep Guardiola's team and we feel that Rodri is the most important piece.
Is it not?
Mutala, we are overlooking the impact of John Stones. I'm telling you. Mutala, see, when you look at the coaches, which coaches are more ball total football? Coaches whose teams are what? Possession oriented. Mutala, there's one key thing usually almost perfume players or versatility. Players are very, very what? Versatile. That is one thing they want. They want from their players. Player to be boha. And so far, Manchester City team we are. See, two players are so versatile. Bernardo Silva and John Stones. It's any time a player be plan, Pep Guardiola ya. Because whenever John Stones is around, Mutala, hold not to be boss and a 3-2, you can't say 4-1 formation. No. With that variations, no. I ought to be more hybrid for back, centre back, and also what? A DM. It will notice here when John Stones is not around, it's so difficult for Pep Guardiola to what? To play that formation. No, but who can play that way? You can say hybrid role.
Kyle Walker is not good at it.
It is not good. And even Rico Lewis in Pobeboa, on board from the right back to what? To the DM position. On board as a CB and what? It was sharp. Whenever John Stones is not around, Pep Guardiola, as a when he hear then Basamano. So it's either he pairs someone with what? With Rodri and move to his what? His natural what? 4-back system. That's how key John Stones is to this Manchester City team. But sometimes people don't see. We feel say when Rodri is not around, team need na then Bedriegu. No. He loves the versatile players. Even when you remember during his days as Barcelona, one of the most versatile players was Dani Alves. Because of Dani Alves, they do maybe not about 3-4-3. Because of Dani Alves' versatility and how good he is both in attack and what? In defense. So I think that John Stones has been one of the best players under Pep Guardiola. And it's unfortunate that he's not able to what? To stay fit. And we would always see him in the English national team. They be with Pra. He arguably had one of the best seasons last season. And last season he was one of the main the key players for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola loves that versatility. Play ultimate money what? Ultimate money options. And he had that in Kevin De Bruyne. At some point, ultimate born on number 10. No, about the first 9. Ultimate born the 8. Right center midfielder. Anytime he's what? Thinking of how to what? To utilize that player. Because of seeing a player there then air flexible, and that is what he has in what? Rodri position, untouchable. Won't be moving in Kobe. It's always what? The DM role. To read the game and what? You can say intercept balls and all that. But John Stones offers more than that. In the setup. City setup, no, John Stones offers more. But another thing has to do with players who pick late. Players who enjoy longevity. But I born there obi o shasi entem. Nanso ndu baby anani di na eden. Obi also shasi entem e de to aso a kosita mo e de obewie. Obi also ayenti ni di obewie mo ne eden. Yeti ni din. And yesterday reminded me why sometimes age and maturity and experience is very, very important in the game. Olivier Giroud and Pepe. 37 and 40 years, respectively. Mutala. Playing at the highest level, European top tier club football and normal ball. And yesterday, both of them made a mark for their respective teams. And who would have thought, said Pepe, after leaving Porto in 2008, Madrid to Besiktas will go back to Porto and captain them, Mutala, and score for them and make history. And command first level. At 40 years, how many 40-year-olds? So you keeper, non-simple keeper simple. After about 10 years, near Yembu, Sadia Nibium, and first no keeper between 38, 39, 40. That's no good to because we believe that goalkeepers become even better when they are what? They are growing. But this time you have what? A central what? Defender, a center back in Pepe, and a ball no bonzu. There is no way about ball that can say away wide winning. So sometimes the teams that what accommodate these players, Mutala, they do so well. That's why under Ferguson we saw the likes of what Paul Scholes retiring and coming back, because a coach like Ferguson believes in what, in your quality and your age. You know, if you are good enough, you are what, you are old enough. So sometimes no, age is just what, a number. Look at Giroud. Giroud by Arsenal, he wasn't even what, a starter.
Not a French player.
Okay, Chelsea, he was the same thing. On your starter. Games who are no when your chance at starting back. But ever since he joined AC Milan, she number of strikers about AC Milan won't be to Giroud. 3 years near.
Jovic crowd.
Missy kind the number of players. Almost say you can say Giroud see on penny. What about AC Milan? They are not able to what, to command a position. You can count them. They work original.
Yeah.
When you to wait. And at this rate, more at 37 years, and all yedding, all Shen goes. At this age, only more nothing or heading, or even more what? Relevant. That should tell you that some players are what? Leave it late. Some players don't start early, but they have a what? A very, very good finish. And yesterday I was so proud when I saw Pepe. Say wash it. At 40 years. In 3 months' time, he'll be 41. February. But he's still playing active football. And at the rate of the bona, oh yeah, injury free, no. What are you about 2 years account? About 2 years account. And this is one of the finest defenders that we saw during his time. He's one of the finest.
Yeah.
So sometimes longevity is very, very what? Important. Maturity. And you can just imagine what these players add to their teams. Aside the fact that they are what, they're helping them. No, the leadership what qualities are more offer. Mutala, sometimes we wonder why Atletico Madrid will make Simeone the highest paid coach in the world. But Mutala, to some extent, he deserves it.
But he doesn't win anything.
It doesn't matter what he wins. It's about what he's achieved for the team.
Yeah, but not
and oh, say 4 years, 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Ojiwi and Abasa Madrid, EG2. And Abasa Beji. So 4 seasons ago. And in the last 10 years, that was his second what? La Liga.
And our core Champions League finals.
2. Waji Europa 2. Waji Super Cup 1 among.
Yeah.
And Kauyi Basa do Real Madrid fiwa. Atletico ne and Neoho.
Simeone is paid more than Pep Guardiola.
He is the highest paid coach in the world. Or discussing coach we are. It will teach you ask yourself, say, now coach we can no win more. And why is he the highest paid coach in the world? Why?
Yeah.
Simeone.
Or just catching Carlo Ancelotti.
Obia. I think that Nansen your Ben Kakaye Mantini after he made that switch
to
Saudi. But he's the highest paid coach in the world in world football. And yesterday he led Atletico to their highest victory in their Champions League history. 6-0 over Celtic. Mutala, you see, sometimes when these teams they say Atletico Mono, yeah, omu final. This is how they start. We don't see it. Then you see, say in the round of season, they pair him with one big club, no, you know. And you see, it's so unfortunate. It's like maybe Simeone will retire without ever winning what? A Champions League medal. Because the 2 finals not occurring, he came up against what? A better side. If it had been a different side, other than what? Real Madrid and by now, me assure say Simeone will Champions League medal. But unfortunately, team no be share, we're too resilient.
On one boy, on one system, no.
And I make us a team no be share, Team Real Madrid team not the ball finals too, no.
Okay.
Was just too strong. No, but this is the coach who believes in the system. See, you can't tell El Cholo what to do.
My system has been criticized several times.
But it still wins Atletico fans a lot. And they are happy. Like, and now, wait table, so I won't baby Omoda. They are in the top 4.
It doesn't get the best out of certain players.
No, but there are certain players who also bring their best in there. And one is Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann, who beside Griezmann said, Team Ben, Udioyi, French national team, fewer. Club team Ben, he will always be remembered for his days at Atletico Madrid. Oko 1990 Barcelona, also by NFI. Yesterday he scored twice. Players like Morata, you see, coach no players be or person on he loves the fighters. Players now aside of qualities, no, they are willing to go to war for him. Because even the coach himself is a warrior. for player be or Mashi. He loves players who fight. Players who understand the El Cholo style of play. And that's the coach for you. So sometimes you ask yourself, why would Atletico Madrid make him the highest paid coach? And I believe this is one of the reasons. Because they have faith in the man. Say, and any year, and a season be Madrid, any Barca, and Quaye, and Atletico world win the league. Into the Bible so tight one. Say Barca, etiba from now Real Madrid, etiba from then he takes advantage. Because sad duopoly no, onunko no coach away there, it's be a breaky. Making it to the Champions League final as well. So yesterday I just felt see this Atletico Madrid team, you shouldn't underrate them at any point in time. Because even when Liverpool were playing one of the finest footballs in Europe, they were the team that shocked Liverpool. And also track record that teams are Kessian don't know win Champions League anymore. Teams are Kessian. See, they've knocked in the past years, they've knocked out a team like Chelsea, Barca, Bayern Munich. You can name the teams over here with him Champions League name. Liverpool. Count them. And even last season, City knew it was just one goal. Sir Kevin De Bruyne going home and away. That decided the tie. So this is the coach who shaped the way of Bonner. He loves players who will fight for him. And it's always difficult to beat the Simeone's Atletico Madrid. It's so difficult. Mutala, to today's game now,
Okay.
Mutala, Manchester United are winning tonight.
Are you sure?
Mutala, I'm surprised that you can't see how easy it is for them to qualify.
I don't see it.
Oh, Mutala, United will qualify out of this group easily. And I'm telling you, on the last 3 games in the group stages, they are not going to draw points, or they will not lose. If I should put it,
you think they can even get a draw against Bayern at Old Trafford?
And even Bayern will come into that game not even needing to win. That is what will help United.
Bayern might have qualified.
They'll maybe do a normal call because they need today's result to qualify.
On board when they come qualify.
They need it to qualify, and there's no way Gala are going to the Allianz Arena to beat Bayern Munich. So United will have to do themselves a favor.
Allianz Arena.
Yes, Seba Konomoko way Kosheo. Omoko
they beat them 3-1.
Yes, Gala for home. Yeah. So today they are playing. So because United have to do themselves that favor. Favor no. Bayern is doing all the job for it because Bayern will also win against Copenhagen. Bayern only away game in the remaining 3 games to Old Trafford.
Okay.
So I don't see how United, unless maybe United do not want to qualify, unless players know
that time Bayern would have qualified.
They would have qualified. So what is there to play for? And you would need the results even more than Bayern, because that would be around December. Fixtures not bad. I'm very congested. It's your ban no akos sasa under 23 4 boys na heading. How you came na me sure say game number Bobby. He would need what? Fresh limbs.
Or they tell money about.
Sam Martin's tell no. If United cannot beat that Bayern team, in match week 6, they have no business in the Champions League.
And you think they can win tonight?
Oh, they are winning tonight. Copenhagen. You see, when you write them off, or when you've written this United team off, that's when they even shock you. And Oshe, some results no munya or Craven Cottage now. Mutala, I think they need to ride on that. That's why I look at the fixtures, I look at the table, and I ask myself, why won't United qualify from this group? A team like Manchester United, Bema Galatasaray qualify ahead of you. I know, so winning the Champions League. If you are to make that assumption, Mutala, sometimes they're a very unrealistic. But then this is the Champions League we are talking about.
Very convinced that Gala will not even get a point against Bayern.
And now home cry have a show. And you see, Mutala, United's best games this season has been in the Champions League. The league they've been so poor. But Osha ball no more boy against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. And even that 3-2 defeat to Galatasaray at home. But their best games this season have been in the Champions League. By far. Performance-wise, our best games of my ball has been in the Champions League. And this is a Copenhagen team. They on any day they shouldn't trouble United. If Ten Hag will be smart and go with that same system or the boy against Fulham. With the boys who will die on the pitch for him. At this point, he should forget quality and go for what? Players with a fighting spirit. That's what he needs. Because the Champions League needs what? Character. And then the ball Newcastle 4-4. And yesterday I mentioned the amount of players and a number of players are
Yeah.
At this point, every team has injury worries. But it depends on how you adapt. Adjustment I'll be here. So I believe that in Mutala, that's the only Champions League game I want to talk about. Okay. United are winning.
Okay. Yeah, Josiah Quiz now turning. Tony Bebl, Ebeba na wabe my predictor no. Or my Riani si form. Na fi I can carry messages. No, you try over na. Yeah, they fin semino aba. And Tony Bebl. Oba sisia. It's Tony Bebl crowd or about Betrasi and the Champions League games. So Tony, and then with the predictor.
Mutala, and I'm saying Lazio ni Barcelona the amount for more. We're expecting just over 1.5. But apart from the 6 boy out of the 8. But they transfer who say no. That Barcelona game, no. At least it was a difficult game, but I'm on investors. You say by now. Predictions say say predictor ye be but I'm fat and I'm telling you when
no Uncle Yi
say na nedu so em say na nedu so you choking over baby Josiah them say you choking be say 3 who read na another kwa beka who read ni pena it's an accident but investors they say akukudru any retro bet no in there Wednesday Champions League night matches at Basel. Napoli Union Berlin. Straight win for Napoli. Real Sociedad and Benfica. Double chance Emma Sociedad 1x. Bayern Munich Galatasaray. Straight win for Bayern Munich. FC Copenhagen and Manchester United. Double chance Emma Manchester United x2. Arsenal and Sevilla, straight win for Arsenal. PSV any Lens, double chance Emma PSV 1x. Real Madrid any Braga, straight win Emma Real Madrid. FC Salzburg any Inter Milan to win or draw x2. Mutala mami bosu biomina.
Bosu biomina minti.
Investors omunya abotre no munchro. Napoli, any Union Berlin, straight win for Napoli. Real Sociedad, any Benfica, 1x, double chance for Real Sociedad. Bayern Munich, any Galatasaray, straight win for Bayern Munich. FC Copenhagen, any Manchester United, double chance, Emma Manchester United, x2. Arsenal, any Sevilla, straight win for Arsenal. PSV, any Lens, a double chance Emma PSV 1x. Sanzona Real Madrid any Braga straight win for Real Madrid. FC Salzburg any Inter Milan double chance Emma Inter Milan which is x2 into x2 and Mutala and then with Champions League Wednesday in round far and then the investors.
Okay, Tony Bebl, that's the predictor. Now, make kind messages now for the entire on by Ban. If no, good morning. Man United is winning tonight by 2-1. Rashford and Amrabat will net the goals tonight. I am Rosie, 17 inside Airport Hills. Ado Brown and Abraham Ado listening live. Okay, this one says, good morning Mutala. Today Manchester United players should do with the fans a big favor by winning for us. From Akins, Tema Community 2 Italian Flat Block D. Well, it's a good morning Mutala. The way this man is praising United today, I am even scared United will lose. He's just playing a fanful game. This is OG1 Ghana. We say hi Mutala, stop saying Arsenal will score Barca. This Arsenal team can't win against Barca if we meet. I am Scatter, Vesca Barca, okay? And this one says, good morning Mutala. I am Kwaku Apia in Ebri Mountains. This year Champions League final would be between FC Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid. But my lovely team FC Bayern would win the cup. Please mark my prediction today, okay? We say midweek on Sports Park. Josiah, whether you accept or admit, United is going to qualify for the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League, and your mouth will be zipped one time. Fireman inside Cowbell Industrial Area. I said this is mind game from Josiah. We say good morning, Max Sports Crew. Mutala. I understand Arsenal can win against Barcelona, but for you to say they can win easily, what do you mean by that? This is living money inside Osu. Living money, okay. Barcelona till the ocean dry. We say good morning, Mutala. I'm not feeling well I'm not feeling well at all. My team Barcelona gave me broken heart yesterday. Barca promised Ahaji. This one says, good morning, Max FM. What a fantastic win for Man City. It is a big blow that John Stones has been injured. What is happening to Newcastle crowd? This is Citizen Kelvin inside Tema Community 1. This one says, good morning, Max Sports. Are you sure this Saudi league will take over English league one day? Sammy? We say hi, Max FM. Keep up the good work for Mother Ghana. Courage from Adenta or some Mother Love. We say good morning. It is your regular listener, them Sleep and you, listening live from Tema Newtown. I want to thank God Almighty for your lives. Keep up the good work, guys. Greetings to all my friends. I know this twice so, but Spencer, Samituga, Dolphin, Ateta, Big Money, Pinchu, Brosoa, Munina, and to all Parliament members. Where's the GM, guys? Please, that excuse Nanedu mentioned about 𝐒𝐈𝐕𝐄 of not knowing the team well. So what should we say for the likes of Doku, Bellingham, Kai Asan? Pep is indeed the best manager of all time. Good show, guys. This one says, good morning, Mutala. Yesterday, Barcelona. Oh no, good morning, wonderful crew. I'm really enjoying the show, and Anedu is blowing my mind with his finest analysis. Live in Kasua, Crispo City. Okay, this one says, what is Nanedu saying? Is he for real? Throughout the 8 meetings between Shakhtar and Barca before this one, Shakhtar won just 2 in 2004 and 2008. What did he not win? Why did Barca not win the UCL in 2004? Again, Barca won both home and away in 2011 against them and won the UCL that year. Why not repeat it this year? Whack logic, Sergeant Amponsa from Birmingham, Hala, Madrid. No, they can't home. We say hello, Mutala. Humble Lion is my subrogate. I am doing the listening inside Kwashibu Lazarus Sports Arena. We are still united till Satan repents. Kudos to you and your indefatigable crew. Quench not the fire. We say Mutala, in your introduction, you claim that Dortmund fans threw the fake money on the field in protest against Newcastle ownership. According to report, it was rather an act in protest against UEFA for not thinking about the team and players' welfare, but only the money they want to make by expanding UCL and introducing other new competition. Kofi Kaswa, okay, that is what you read. I have a different thing in front of me. We say hi, Max Boss. I am Derek from Koforidua, first-time texter. Max Boss is the best. We say hi, Mutala Yakubu. Hope you're doing well. Tonight, Onana would explain to Copenhagen what he meant by saving their penalty the other time. If Haaland was a Real Madrid player with the same stats at Man City, he would have won the Ballon d'Or. This is UG Boy from Dansuman. We say hi, Max FM. Thank you for always giving us quality sports program. Barcelona disappointed the bookmakers yesterday. Please, will Max TV telecast the match between Heart of Lions and Heart of Folk? This is David from Medina. No, David, that game will not be on Max TV. Hi, Max Sports Park. This is Tim West listening to you live from Kaswa. Thanks for your good work. Man City all the way. We say hi, good morning, Max Sports. Fantastic, good sports presentation. Swiss Sports, Thierry Man from Techi Krum and Odebayen. We say, Max Boss, you guys are really doing a good job. Kudos. But tell Nanedu to go straight to the point. He should go straight to the point he wants to make and stop mentioning old players' name and doing history of players that play different teams as if he knows football than everyone. It is just an opportunity. He's sharing ideas on radio about games. This is Kingsley from Trazako Valley. Thank you, Kingsley. Or Trena Dreating is also Trewaje, why? Oh, hold on. Live commentary has game no mobile live commentary. Okay, so there will be live commentary on Heart of Folk and Heart of Lions game because ho and max 89.7 FM 2 o'clock abedwafo betra se no mo this game now bro and there. Good morning Max Crew. Mutala, I am crying deep inside. Barcelona spoiled my bet yesterday. Shaku from Spintex Accra Blues all the way. We say good morning Max Sports Crew. This is Quaye Strawberry catching the vibe inside Kwashima. Does Xavi really deserve to coach Barcelona? And I know the G League man we are. Copenhagen is winning tonight. I am Akosa from Abonse Kriapem. We see you guys are doing a great job. Piaga from Achim Asafunono. Any message way by. And this one says, good morning, Max Sports. Okesi one from AG Ateblikum. Please, would J. Bellingham play today's game? Max FM all the way. We've not had any reports on board. We say good morning, Mutala, to you and the sports team. Today, glorious Accra to folk. We are going to demolish the Bebl boys today at their own house. And don't forget that Isa Mohammed will do his magic again. Play a bit I'm Isa. Okay. Congratulations to Ampem Dakwa for the brilliant victory last Monday. Greetings to Mr. George 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒, Samuel Clinton inside Tema Community 20. We say, hi, I am Pages texting from MTN. Please, as Xavi all this. Okay. I don't know what you mean. We say good morning, Mutala. This is General Adekoka live inside Lebanon. I wish my darling club Chelsea the best of luck in our upcoming game against Man City. Extend my greetings to no size Ebenezer Methodist and no any message way back. We say I remember Madam High Hill way back in Tema around 1996. Okay, we can ask him. Okay. Well, say good morning, Max Crew. I believe you guys are doing a good job this morning at the studio. Yesterday, Barcelona lost because of Xavi. I never believed in him before, and I will never. McCarthy Godwin is always the name until my time. It is my time to shine. I will keep clapping for others. We say hi, I'm James Amano inside King's Bar Pram. Good work from you all. Happy birthday to my darling Eva, aka 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒. And this one says, good morning, Mutala. Josiah is only teasing Man United fans by predicting a win for Manchester United today. And true to his prediction and shame, or saying Manchester United will definitely win. This is Dickin from Tishi Tree Blell. And this one says, good morning, Josiah and your guys. You are live in my car. Hope my team Chelsea will perform a miracle this weekend. Nene Yohani from Ada to Flukbo and I know any message way by. Then this one says, good morning, Mutala and the Max Sports Crew. United is losing today, whatever it is. Mampi Portable from Dewu Ekriapem and I know any message way by. And yeah, na me de see na mako. You try your home, your bar, not to say the obia, ye the ababe twa. So if some will be heavy on the local front and see what is happening. Yeah, basis yeah.
Embrace the all-new IMAX 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The
life.
My favorite papa ye.
Emro jawo no 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 usapa. Etu da so afa no.
Ebinum da yeso eya de a wonni hu agro kra.
Oni abaya na waba hanom foforo no mebo a. Mebo modern na me school. Na afei de makohwehwem papa.
Ene me no nyina ye pe. Ah mama, ede na to papa.
E wo se ye ni fi akwa yaresabia kese mu.
Ema ore ho abribia kai na ma wani nje wai.
Ebinum so de ne se ode ahoden eni anibre ebebo bra.
Mema me da yeso nyina bem ama me ene mo nso ana mo sesen.
Ebeye din pa se wo be hu papa o.
Itre Bianca bro. Anya me papa.
Woni mfidu na atwam no sise de ne wura afi ukura.
Nye tie ne se ma chen wei ma brabo nyina.
Oho ha, mani age oho.
Me hu se na wotumi ka. Wo ha pa obetumi de omo mutumi ka mebe echi aka fom.
Carlos, what you mean nimu ye? Se bana sa Bianca na. Eya wontimi nhya wo ho so kra.
Na odo e di wo mo beba be bom mpo ni mpo.
Bianca.
Nanso won ahyase enti abeye enano asem no.
En woso biati bibia fa menyin sen ne ho. Sesia Rigo ekono. Sanso na mene ne suma asem no so eko.
Meba, Gabriel, o papa na wapa no.
Papa, me pese mi hu nipa oye me maame.
En woso no kre ne babon tinkra.
Double Max TV. Telenovela mu kentinka e di obremu akosem ebrew.
Eya abribia madofo eja me hoko.
Enya de yentem betiti biem.
Akoma mu nsem.
Ebe ne mekatu a wonim den. Onu aswada ma onu suntete wo. Oni hwade hunu na mbemu.
Abusia
Rigo Valoria, me Gabriel papa na me sanso ye manager.
Eni odo kan.
Bianca ya media, metimi ama ne bibi ohia. Mechi se medi nkugo.
Obra no din se dan a. Wakuma nni wonhwamo da.
Forever my love. Non krobia kopim non do. 9 to 10 p.m. Ye wie the repeat no so abramo donko 1 p.m. Omnibus no so ye dia basom. Kosia de bia Sunday 6:30 p.m. Non sia empemu. Ewo Mass TV.
Max Drive, ya tumunchni amana ye de. Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And to follow Hujimu, feel excitement galore no nemwa ye de. Max Drive niye, La Posta, Famicom.
The Max Predictor. Come every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your sports run-up comes with all your predictions.
The young corner predictor, Minfa odds into Mamu Feyenoord any Lazio over 1.5.
The Max Predictor.
Barcelona Shakhtar home win for Barcelona. Celtic Atletico Madrid over 1.5. PSG AC Milan double chance for PSG 1x. Newcastle and Borussia Dortmund, both teams to score.
Previews of all sporting events from Monday to Friday and preview all weekend matches with all your predictions available. Sports Run-Up. Stay tuned. The Max Predictor.
What a guan, me conscious brethren. Your favorite roots rock reggae tunes with inspirational vibes. Reggae Max on Max 89.7 with DJ NY comes your way every week, Mondays to Fridays, 12 noon on Max 89.7 FM. Reggae Max, feel the natural mystic flow in the airwaves right into your VAs. Warat!
Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody kono. Benu baby na be umile ntebe obia be som. When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years. Kotoko ni hase kwa Africa ogie nmonyam eye dombe ye tromudi ewo wiase manyina. Enye no kwa ko be bwa. Enti again over the years almost see anka was sustain you osoro. We say Manchester United is winning quadruple.
Hey, I'm penny for say a mochi adioson son new mutipene a ye sasabonsamo wabu achacha enti. A ye mass post pack. Yasa abebio a juada ekosi e fiada no panon kron ekosi a wia prem to brem. Tia yain ya de de enko ande bebreo.
Welcome back from that break. You're still listening to the Sports Park here on Max 89.7 FM. Yabafie. If it's what is happening on the local front. And at the 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 Sports Stadium, there is one big game. Hey, Josiah, what's his phone? There's one big game at the 𝐒𝐻𝐻eSports Stadium. Heart of Lions. Accra Heart of Folk. Na game no ebeba so no. Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters o mani di game we ti kra chen. Heart of Folk supporters. Kotoko supporters no o mani di game ne ti papa. Fi say ne has di nkunima. Has be twe Kotoko mu be 3 points o league table no so. Na chese has atete no hono no. Enti Kotoko fo ne di game we ti pa. Ende dodo na ase omo ye almost started supported Pando Heart of Lions enye ne no munya akwanya enne na akwanya na ba but ye hwe NASCO player of the month for October nominees na ba coach de so aba meboa coach of the month so aba and so mehwe na mede amao ewo but NASCO player of the month for October for September no Saka Dauda na giye Saka Dauda osi akaidema before kwatano oni ni coach Frempong Manso nyina energy October September player of the month and September coach of the month. Now this time okay me shall say with September October nominees for player of the month one so okay okay, very important. And one another panel, Eli Aji or no PR for Heart of Lions, and then omo big game be pan. I gave my dome on him, SCA. Eli, Aroproti and Car, we are grateful that you are spending time with us. You have a big game against Accra Heart of Folk, but first off, let's talk about Heart of Lions. Playing 6 games in the Ghana Premier League, drawing all 6. Then the other 2 games saw you lose. What happened? Hello, Ellie.
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so I was talking about Heart of Lions drawing their first 6 games in the Ghana Premier League. Then the next 2 games that they played all ended in a defeat for them. What is happening?
A difficult question to answer. This is football, and it gets to a time where the result has a high point and low point in its journey. I think that is what is happening to us as a club. As you said, the first 6 matches, we drew those first 6 matches. We are expecting that we actually get at least a win of the season, but that has not really happened. We went on to lose 2 matches on the row. It's normal thing in football. In as much as we will not be happy about the occurrence, we also believe that it is just a very difficult moment of our career as we journey in the Premier League, and we just have to learn our lessons out of all that is happening. So probabilities win, lose or draw, and unfortunately we are the receiving end of what is not that favorable for the fans to actually take.
You have a long-standing rivalry with Heart of Folk. Money one more boy in there. We've had several players who have played both Heart of Lions and Heart of Folk. I can talk about Obed Ansah, Gilbert Fiamenyo. But money on Makasamu rivalry. You went into Division 1 since 2015. You were not in the league. Did you guys still keep that rivalry? That's so honum.
Oh, it has been there. It's history. We cannot erase history. And if you look at Heart of Lions and House of Folk, we even goes beyond rivals on the field of play as friends. Because at the time, those were the only two teams with the white hat, and one is a hat and one is a hat. So you realize that kind of bonding exists between the two teams. So it has always been there, and it's one of the things that we actually ride on. As a club, Heart of Lions, we know what we've been able to do as a club in the past, and it's those memories or those histories that we really want to bring back. So the rivalry exists between us is one thing that will power us into today's game. I'm very sure.
The last time you played Heart of Folk in the Volta region, Moshomo 1-0, that was in 2015. That was at the 𝐒𝐏𝐎𝐑𝐓𝐒 Park. Today, you are playing Heart of Folk at the 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 Sports Stadium. Would that not affect your game?
It would have been better to play in Pando in front of our spectators and where our Sunsum or where our origin is. But unfortunately, the problem of Heart of Lions in terms of venue. The venue is not yet prepared, and we are still trying as possible to get things done. It will affect few of the fans, but I believe the playing field is what is available for us to actually use today. 90 minutes is available for the two teams to display all that they could, and we believe strongly that the 90 minutes will be the judge between these two teams. Regardless of where we are playing, I am very confident we are more motivated enough to win today's game.
Now, you've seen Heart of Folk play. You've seen how they are able to string passes together. Their last game ended in a draw against Karela. Are you confident with what you've done over the last few weeks that you can actually defeat a team like Heart of Folk with the kind of football they are displaying?
So the last few weeks has not been the best of our performance because we lost 2 matches on a row. So if you want to judge our output today, against Heart of Folk last 3 matches, and to take an analysis, I think we are in a negative because they have actually picked points from their last matches of the few weeks that we've played. But one thing that happens to us at Heart of Lions is that when it comes to matches between ourselves and Heart of Folk Kotoko, it takes no form. You all saw what we played against Kotoko in match day 1. And even though that result did not go our way. So we care less about our form moving into this game. This is the game that we have at our disposal, and we are very, very, very determined and motivated to go into it and pick a lot of points out of it. 3 points should not be anything too difficult for us to pick into this game against an informed team, Heart of Folk. They were also having a similar problem as we are also having, but it looks like their last 3 games, they actually came back from their core, and they are showing class of a good team. We are also waiting patiently to use Heart of Folk as a turning moment of our season. A win against them will do us a lot of good because we've not won any match of the season, and we are still struggling to pick 3 maximum points. So Heart of Folk game should be one that will define our season.
Now, the 12th man is very important in football. I'm talking about the fans. Are there plans to get fans from 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 to move all the way to 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄 for this one?
No, so 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 was an adopted venue, so we don't really have so much of our fan base in 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒. Our fan base is in Pando, and Pando to 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 is just about 25 minutes drive. So ever since we came here, we've seen very high number of fans coming to watch our matches, and today being a game against Heart of Folk, a team that also commands a lot of supporters across the length and breadth of the country, we are very sure and believe that our fans will make their way here, even though it's a midweek game. Midweek games in Ghana does not really see a lot of patronage, but because of the nature of the game, we are expecting to have our fans here. They've always been here ever since we started using the 𝐒𝐿 Sports Stadium. They've always been here, so we are expecting to see them.
Ellie, before I allow you to leave, Heart of Lions are bottom of the Ghana Premier League. They are 18th with 6 points. A win today will lift them out of the bottom. But what would be a successful season for Heart of Lions as a club?
A successful season will be to actually survive relegation and actually end the season in the top 4. The target of the team, first of all, is to survive relegation because as a new club back into the league, it will be very difficult for you to to accustom yourself, acclimatize with the league. And you being able to do that is enough plus in your cap. So surviving the league is one of the things that we are looking at. And if you survive this league, it will be a major success that the team has struck. Because if you look at the trend of teams that get qualified into the league, it's very difficult for the newly promoted to have a grip of the league and stay afloat to survive the relegation drop. So surviving it will be a very good achievement. But one that will crown it all will be a lift in the league, which is not far from realization.
Ellie, thanks for your time, and we wish you all the best ahead of today's game, Heart of Lions against Heart of Oak.
Yeah, thank you for the time as well.
It's Ellie Ajini and then the come on no PRO for Heart of Lions, and I would say or Casa Alpha Womogema and Womo Bebl money Heart of Folk, a very outstanding game, or say 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 no money has a 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 form. And see, senior Oten and before Early Aji Ebetrichim Komono. Now me catch or say NASCO Player of the Month for October. Nominees na Aba Abontin or more Womubiti Marco Pre Agen September the 89 said Dauda Saka Energy. Eti Wayne Mrantie Numa Power Mu Edi says October Bosomin or Mono Mubo Pan Emumbakope and a betimi Aji Player of the Month. Isaac Minta Onusi Akai Edema Adriana FC or 4 matches in October. Eshe 4 goals. Eje NASCO player of man of the match. NASCO man of the match and Waje Bako. Michael Ampedu Esia kind of man Heart of Folk or a defender right back. On also about 3 matches for Heart of Folk. 1 she goals but Oje most valuable player and as a man of the match no. On also Eje Nimienu. Yusuf Nuruddin a defender. The man Sante Kotoko. On also about 4 matches. On also Anshego Oje NASCO player of the game and as a man of the match. And also Eje Bako. Abdul Manaf Umar, formerly of Heart of Folk, formerly of RTUs. So see a kind of man in Swatreman. On also about 3 matches. Eshe 3 goals and a man of the match. On also Jane Bako. Apia Makati will be any goal stars. On also about 4 games. Eshe 3 goals. Man of the match. Wanyibi. It's Wayne Mrantienum. Womo pre NASCO a player of the month for October. Isaac Minte Diana Michael Ampedu Heart of Folk. Yusuf Nuruddin Mohammed Ono Ewo Kotoko Manaf Omar Ewon Swatreman Apia Makati of Bebieni Gold Stars. Nazasuna nominees for Coach of the Month for October, and so Abba Betoja Coach of the Month nominees for October, and also Abba Betoja October. The end so 3 coaches and Yapa Womohu Toma Sebako Ebetimaji Coach of the Month for October. Coach of the Month for September. The him say Coach Frempo Manso of Bofokwatano Energy. This time Maxwell Kuredu coach for in Swatreman. Yes, October or no ni team elbow 4 games. Unya 3 wins, 1 draw. When you defeat Bia, almost 5 goals and no concede back. Yawe Champo, Adriana FC coach, or also the team elbow 4 matches in October. Omu wini mumi ensa, Oma Modrobi, Omudi Nkuku back. Almost 7 goals and Omu concede 3 goals. Augustine Evans Adote a coach for Mediema or also the team elbow 4 matches in October. Omu wini mumi ensa, Oma Modro, Omulusu bako, 5 goals, concede 3 goals. Into Maxwell Kuredu Yawe Champo and of course Augustine Evans Adote and a pre-coach of the month for October no. When we say World Cup qualifiers, no, ebe shasiye meka Africa de no. Na Ghana ejina akonom on Friday, November 17th November, and Ghana and Madagascar, and ebe pems wo baba yara sports stadium. Nemom up to now, your squad name my other national teams thing na omo release wo squad omo de be World Cup qualifier de din abetoto mountain. But Ghana de enyama no na akoye nsem buburuja. Omo say na de na yenko aye de ache yenko aye de ache yenko aye de ache. Hey, Tony Bebl say utia me mana to say GFA edi ato wo site media accreditation process for Ghana versus Madagascar World Cup qualifiers open. Tony Bebl TNE media organization category na beto jo say television yema 1, radio yema 1, print online so yema 1. Eti Tony Bebl ye ne di ho dwuma e wo honom omo bi accreditation for Ghana against Madagascar bekoso Obaba Yara Sports Stadium on the 17th of November. And on idea what ye di ho juma and big one at the Quaye Sports Stadium. Send me kind no me say Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Omo supporters omo ni di and has game no omo bonechi papa omo say I was say omo monitors our game no fi say baby omo dan say na Ghana Premier League table no etie Adriana every di kind omo 18 points and so Ateman etosumi no with 16 points. Great Olympics omo tosumi ensa with 15 points. But for Akwata no etosu 9 with 14 points. Samatex omotosu enum. Yes, with 13 points. Bekum Chelsea etosu nsia with 13 points. 7th Mediema Ghana Premier League table no so 13 points now more. Bechem United etosu with 12 points. Baby any Gold Stars are 9th on the table with 11 points. Dreams FC they find themselves 10th on the table with 11 points. Legon City so 11 points and are 11. Samson are Real Tamale United and so 11 points. Omotosu 12. Heart of Folk etosu 13th with 10 points. Intene Omuwinia Omunya 13 points, so they could play somewhere around 8 on the table. Kumasi Asante Kotoko omotosu 14th with 10 points. Accra Lions etosu 15th with 10 points. Karela also at the relegation zone 16th with 9 points. Nations FC are 17th with 8 points. And the Heart of Lions currently they are also 18th with 6 points. And the Heart of Folk game no big for Heart of Folk, big for Heart of Lions. If it's Heart of Lions at the relegation zone, a win will take them out of the relegation zone. Now a win at the Ombaba top 16th. Omane Karela would have the same points. For Heart of Folk, a win would take them to 8 on the table. And now Makotoko for this community has game Nechi Papa Nanedu and Hohoi Empire na Asia. And there will be live commentary on Max 89.7 FM. Game any TV so it is not on TV. Has ne Heart of Lions game with any TV soon. And then I was on Max 89.7 Shibum. Yeah, near the commentary. Ebe free bro. The last time has any Heart of Lions share was in 2014. 2015. Na Ghana Premier League game. Okay, for via good day. Obebo has for via good day. Or she 2 goals. Okay, Emmanuel Kumi, Eric Kumi. Or she go momo. So as soon as Salasi J. And so she go at the Heart of Folk. Has we need 4-0. So I gave me a Accra. But the last time I has Copium War, Volta region. Omobo Pando, Omane Heart of Lions. Has it in Nkuku. Lions Shomo 1-0. After so many years, about 8 years, Heart of Folk are going back to the Volta region to meet a Heart of Lions. But this time, they are playing it at the Quaye Sports Stadium.
Mutala. On some the dorsal. The Benica Kaka. Player of the month and the coach of the month. I was be am I consistent sometimes, and I think say a boy a league, because say Bosome na obey best players away league in the mono. I think I had about a motivated players, some by you know, so they be at least season maybe also a player about who body will local league game. When you be so they are coffee, dinner so I say, your league ya boy. I did when I'm to be there actually in a certain months in the course of the year. So my memory say all those players I nominated Omunyina no war because Omunyina pay our numbers now the 2 January. It means the month under review no. They did a great job for their respective clubs. They do some pen so we. Oshe coaches na Yahweh champion. Baby Adriana Stars no. Free disappointing season Oman to man the Premier League na fancy omanaso. Park with Fabi Eja Quaye. Into buy key players who left the club. One of their best defenders have to leave. Their goalkeeper now are consistent in recent times. We will look at seeing them. Will have to leave. Arguably one of their best players, Adam from Paul, will have to leave. And obviously Pokumunyina. So, buy any young players, about very team and some few experienced players. Now, Adriana Stars. Obi antumi nkɔdɔ man konya result wɔ hɔ na masa so enya away win so far in the Ghana Premier League no I think say mebo ya we champion abaso for so far season a onya ɛwɔ Premier League ne mu any other coaches omu new opportunity ebewure mu as a coach of the month so
Maxwell Kunedu Evans Adoti omu ye miensa ɛne ya we champion Master
Kunedu Bodemba or didn't swat the mine elbow. Unsa Nana Mekana Samoa say. Yeah. The coaching career no. Ebe yeah on and off. In recent times into in swat the mine platform no. Best left in the view. So far performance in the league no ain't bad.
October about 4 matches no winning mumiensa. A drawback winning kuku.
Yes. So lose be by the game so on your opportunity a boy. And I feel say no trouble no body in the month of October. And the last one, no, medium head coach, no.
Evans Adote. Also, about 4 matches in October. Also, we need 3. Olusu Bako, 1 Robi.
Yes, it's you, sure. Omunyina to mean at least 3 wins in the course of the month. That's the most important thing. Ebinenya lose, nebisunya draw in their games.
Our champion Adote pen lusu ye.
Yes. Into when you share the numbers need what they are. The best performing coach looks like and what then they can say na echo di master do ho. Because no one lose game yeah, but they be also I know the kind of game our boy. Even though one lose game yeah, but the kind of game our then. Oh boy, but I thought say omomi ansani nyina no. Aya de bi in the course of the month ekobase Omubia winia. Now I will not be surprised, but as it stands now, I think Maswell could do stand tall. So I like to be winning the coach of the month of October. Players also there. Per the list of players I bobo mudini nyano. Abo muhumbode in the course of the month. And I feel say per their numbers and more records or more
5 players there pre.
Yeah.
Isaac Minta.
Yes.
4 games.
Obiane is on the baby.
4 goals.
Manaf.
1 MVP. Michael Ampedu. Had to folk. 3 games. 2 MVPs. 1 shego. Nuruddin. The already bonity wakotoko no defender no. Also 4 matches. Also J man of the match bako. 1 shego. Manaf. About 3 matches. Or share 3 goals. Or J man of the match bako. And Apia Makati. About 4 games. And also share 3 goals.
I didn't say Munya Bomobody.
Michael
Ampedu say, as a defender, no to my boy Remusa. I don't say this awards in recent times. He had a difficult defenders magic.
There be.
And yet this awards in Kwampo. In recent times, awards I can say, oh, come on, we are self and defenders there. especially a lateral defender ebo remu sa den so abo no hombody and obai metuma ka say ono any central defender here weekend from 11 wonders obo no my consistent
o say asibe
yes Kevin o say asibe and am have to folk nti Michael Ampedo etobe rema you know o deserve apia makati inside that man no say 2 free kick Premier League no mu nti ono so as a player na ka ha so abo no hombody no be do some pempen so ya ono so ya den e di din e wo Ghana Premier League nimo so ono so one player be a oje a no be surprised the same as you know entry so ono so wom
ba cho den wan
Olympics player no
there be onu ni
onu
team room Isaac Minta Ampedu Nurudin
Isaac Minta numbers no so ye
yes Nurudin ewremu ono so ye defender wo
ono minim no Asante Kotoko
yeah Kotoko
Isaac Minta so abon home
and Manaf Oman ya apia Makati
and Manaf Oman of
Inswateman ono so share 3 goals
and then so obo nyina abobom body bad menya nka between Manaf and Michael Ampedu and apia Makati omu ba akoje a I'll be happy for them
okay
Nurudin in bad there but imagine him say Isaac Minta so numbers na ye but imagine him say this time round no those players but for to score a free kick on 2 occasions in the same month no emba easy sir
yeah
and therefore say those players move back across to media enye bad House of Folk any Heart of Lions hohoi outstanding game after a meeting no has a lose game so lose like science na year House of Lions who would like to start almost season with a win in a game like this. You said they're now on the PR on a kasa. I want to mean picky win in the Ghana Premier League. No.
Or say game way or move anywhere no one.
I best pack your season. No. I didn't say I better left the way I season the best yako. And I'm a Pando House of Lions. Inti, I had never come in this particular game that year. And the Mark Pando House of Lions. And oh, now almost a dang bad, sir. Almost team name bad, but I think say Premier League experience near the back area. But I for say games like this, no player be yourself motivated going into it. You for say a new was a particular game with and you have to folk now no more. And see, we you who pay now you know how now. You know, a bit more also near limelight anymore. So it's going to be an interesting game. Ewo hohoi. For us of folk, I'm a last game of my boy and we say or says be none want to mind.
No,
yes.
I don't know if he's traveled with them.
I'm going to buy a fully fresh for that game. I bet my boy very important at the moment. Michael Ampedu when your nomination my person this motivation back into that game. If all these players are available for the selection, I mean, yes, to coach the best and Sano. Per what we've seen in the last 3 games, we're maintaining a consistent first 11. About matches are 12 years.
Yeah.
Men, yes, to best on the side of how to football club.
Not at all.
It's a game, yeah. I don't see them losing. Has still no. I don't see them losing that game against Pando House of Lions. So, Mutala, to cut this short, no, me for say, House of Folk. But to make up Pando 1 yard there, you know, on the draw be, but to make up PK for that game, no, their bank. I thought say they are playing some good football. In almost games I'm actually in recent times, no, almost performance ain't bad, and I thought I'm working on that. Okay. For Hamza to score 4 goals out of 3 games, no, it means the confidence going to a game your ball against Pando Heart of Lions, no, I was so Sasna, Salif Ibrahim, so. Things are going on well for House of Folk Football Club. So a game be even though Pando Pepper somebody has the best start of season in the year, but I doubt say they will lose to this current House of Folk team. And House of Folk is likely to score a goal in Hohoi. Inti, my mom were double chance in their game also a new opportunity.
Okay.
Against Heart of Lions.
Mate, me da sepa Josiah, Febika when I cannot any farmer etiefo.
Mutala
and I carry Black Star, you know, touch Black Star.
Oh, so okay, I go to try one, but now yes. Now what can say?
Is it really an issue? Say you have a qualifier. Now game near 2 weeks time. But you release this squad. Is it really an issue?
He said they get 2 weeks BMO.
Okay, you 2 weeks BMO.
And next week Friday,
yeah, and it yeah.
10 days.
10 interview.
Yeah, but the next week Friday.
10 days, yeah.
So, by Miss Player be about weekend equal BR no aware that ticket arrangement in here has been done already. So yeah, now the reason why it becomes a subject matter here, then it's not from Ghana for that is the issue. What situation no? Ebi so na because of injuries no me on weekend no me ade no ebi na injury be kwesi na obi antumi ambem to the lesson about maintenance akrayaba. So almost for say they should do it in a different way, but imagine me say all over the world no. Enye Ghana nkwa na ye squad dem ba bonten, that is one. Na countries be also almost so dey ba bonten, and so your point. But I feel say because of in recent times controversy say na tie back when the squad is being announced as CCN no. A band term no be a fair assessment about the squad. It will be boying. What the mechanism? Me situation now. We can ever bobo na players never do chrome hano. Now I find that people are discussing who deserves to be in and one who deserves to be home. That is my problem. Any appropriate say next week na squad about one thing. Maybe I call for a player be now I find that maybe I discuss say I don't think a player will make it the cut. I don't think we momentum make it the squad. So a band tell more. Oh, you too much to say, oh, what are the right back position now? This and these players are all four currently. You see, as it stands now, no. You have about 9 matches in the Premier League. We can be bad. You have about 10 matches. Mutala, I'm surprised say you to me at least 3 local players in the squad.
Hey, me if it's a many way better more. Kotoko press conference, no. Ekoso.
Yeah, Koso, but we tried to reach your correspondent, Andy Pumayi.
Okay.
But then unfortunately, now the phone. Yeah.
I said when. Yeah, see almost your press conference. See,
yeah. Almost. But you better try to say, no
problem. No problem at all.
So that is where I'm no problem. But Mutala, to help in all these things, no, your Ghanaian players, you're more fine for Europe. Into me say squad never once, they didn't make the squad. I'll be surprised. A player like Abdul Mumin. Me player be there, looks like oh yeah campaign, but we know all the players are Obujo Manaus when it comes to European football. And I first say per local league in a started you bought 9-10 games, no. At least we should have about 3-4 players be in the local scene. But to make it a blaster squad. At least one goalkeeper be, one defender be, you know. Yeah, players here bomb body. Consider players on mobile front TB. Either being Tabi and I said Jonathan Sowabi. Oh, Hamidu be. So I first say these are all factors that has a bit to happen when the squad come out. But maybe one of the people that before say a band 10 moment ya access and you can't watch the moment. No, you pressure free team no on the week no more prepare for their important game because Madagascar and Comoros is a must win. Medin Ganka say nipa team as here do not move ye pan e mali for no. But when you get a lot of points against Madagascar and Comoros no money ade na e boaw my bedu game about against Mali no. Now what gather confidence be there about qualify. So before say it's important for us say your squad number to my bar bonting them. Reporter yet and say likely say our captain will be back into the team. Me say the last 2 friends say boy Mexico and USA no. Yeah. By reporter yet say likely to be back into the team. So these are the few things I meant to make on a blaster call up. It's yet to come. Magana for Mutala.
Okay, now they do an out in Kano. Josiah, for Bicao.
I think the main shot here with the NASCO Player of the Month nominees no, for October. And Mutala, I think that so far no, we share last month Diana nominations no, it to be keenly contested for because me share players that were now. I think all these players are in some like top form for my respective clubs. Isaac Menta. I've always said, say, Mutala, if Adriana will stake a claim to win the league, season with some league now, I think say Isaac Menta goals will be very, very crucial for Adriana. And already we share since our starting now. Mutala say every 9 games we are share 8 goals. He might end up breaking the record. Because already he has 8. And just in October, he scored 4 times. For Adriana Stars. In share the numbers already by now 4 games, 4 goals scored. And Pedu has also been so immense for Heart of Oak. Oshe team ni mo. You can one of players that was starting almost every game. He's there. He's always been what? Been consistent for Heart of Oak. At right back. And I'm sure say whoever is deputizing for him in that team would have to be on the bench for a long time. Anane. Is it Kwabena Anane?
Kwabena.
Because Oshe Boa Abranti de Boma Heart of Oak. As a coach, so say in the back four and yadi order in Sabeka. So I also feel that winning 2 man of the match awards to be nominated also is good. Yusuf Nuruddin is also there. My problem with Yusuf Nuruddin is, you see, in that October span, I say Kotoko we need games. I say 2 games, but then they concede in almost every game they play. I say game beyond they concede a goal. That's the only unfortunate thing for Yusuf Nuruddin. But also Kanazema, he's been very, very consistent for Kotoko. That's why the fact that he's a centre back and sometimes the team concedes. No, Mutala, you can't take anything away from him. Apia Makati is also there, and Mutala Apia Makati, Diano, is very fascinating. Free kick in back-to-back games. 3 goals in 4. And Oshe or more Mushe goals, or more goals. He's the only central midfielder over there. Manafuma is a wide player. Isaac Minta is a striker. In Joshua Mohana, they are being nominated based on what? The goals of Mashena. He's the only one who is a central midfielder. And he's the only one who has scored what? A free kick. In back-to-back games. Before Manafuma also comes in with also the 3 matches and just 3 goals and 1 man of the match award. Into sharp. I said October player of the month. No. Mutala. Emu bedding pa. Emu bedding. I think that the least player on the list to win it could be Yusuf Nuruddin
of Asante
Kotoko. And maybe because if I'm taking me top 3, Menta will be there based on the fact that he scored 4 in 4 games, and Pedu will be there based also on the fact that he's the only one who has won more man of the match awards than any of the players who are nominated.
Okay.
And
that's
then
why
also
scoring.
Yes, that's why no scoring. He's the only one in that span. 3 games or boy or the man of the match 2. And then also Apia Makati, who is also there by virtue of the fact that he was immense for them and he scored 2 free kicks,
which is not an easy technique.
And that for more. Now free kick, the whole season the guy in now I share in back-to-back games against Heart of Lions in that 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
And also in that 1-1 draw against Accra Heart of Oak. In Joshua, I think that the finalists could be Menta, Ampedu, and also Apia Makati, who have been very, very good for their respective teams. The share coach of the month in Swa, Maswa Kunedu Ewoho. 4 matches, 3 wins, just 1 draw, scored 5, considered just 1. And I think that Ocean wins now. Some we know Konya will break Chelsea no so count. And that was the goal they conceded. Okay, so Chelsea could win it by 2-1.
Mekai?
Yeah. So I believe that could be one of the games out that could propel him to what? To win it or be the front runner for this particular award. Yawe champion so ho. The records ain't bad. 4 games, 3 wins, no draws, but then 1 loss. And also Oshe coaches are nominated on only team they show goes to do. And Mutala say Besha, Adriana have not been known for scoring goals. They love the 1-0 wins more than the 4-3. Into a team here, among tie and she goals, baby. Adriana have never been known for what? For scoring a lot of goals. But it looks like Yahweh Champion is gradually changing something about this team. And that is the fact that they are moving from what? Being defensive minded to what? Attacking minded. Last season, Joshua, a bedroom baby goals no mun share that goals no. But then this season, almost a goal since team Bia or league him. And that is not so typical of them. But then I believe that maybe to some extent we can attribute it to what? To the coach. And maybe his what? Techniques. Because just in the month of October, 4 games, 7 goals scored. 7 goals scored. And I'm conceded 3. 3 wins and just 1 loss. So I believe also Danny Nyamenio Adriana team. And if Adriana will win the league, I keep saying this. It could boil down to what? Their strikers and the number of goals they will score. Because last season, who said media Mabedi league no goals, baby, or no much goals. I remember they put 2 passes between him. Omuchi has Esha 5. Omuko Kotoko 2. So game now was it against Tamale City? They scored 3.
Okay.
So last season they were scoring goals. And I think the last person over here too is Augustine Evans Aduti, who also played for 1 3, lost 1, scored 5, and considered what? 3. But then, and also Nanedu can say sometimes no, some match up no, opposition now face here no, and also here then account it. Because they all had away wins in that month. Omuna a victory away from home. Eswacheman won away at Bekum. Yahweh Champion also won at RTU. And I think even Augustin Adote also won at Bichim. So all the coaches enjoyed wins away from home. It will be very, very crucial. Okay. But then I think that the final 2, if I'm to go for a top 2, I'll make me Ajia. It could be between Maswa Kunedu and also a champion. Okay. Why? Because Maswa Kunedu didn't lose in the month. And 4 games for boy, no, keep it clean sheet me and I conceded just 1 goal. And also show you our champion. That's why the fact say the team lose 1 game. No, they scored the most goals, 7, and considered 3. So that should tell you say I think for both player and coach categories Mutala Ebube Dempa. We will see Heart of Oak renew their rivalry with Heart of Lions, and I think Tie Eliaji PRO for Heart of Lions. It looks like fans have been waiting for this. Heart of Lion fans I said the Omar trains ever since Yedimoti they got relegated to the Division 1. It looks like they've been waiting for this game. And he's always said, say, Heart of Lions have this rivalry. And whenever they play against the big guns, they always try to turn up. But Mutala, this is my biggest fear for Heart of Lions. Mutala could be, say, Oman Sheya no more koto sa you can say Kotoku Royals lane no.
Our mambo matches were home no.
Yes. And already that's a affect you. You could see, say, already no. Sa home now won't mean the Embo game of honor. It's already what? Having an impact.
Yeah, it's having a toll on them. They are just not.
Because so far teams some qualify for Division 1 now by and Obia we do home.
Now they do see Ghana Premier League in the Obano more matches home.
No, over bread. And you see that was why.
Was it the only thing that were able to do it comfortably was Asante Kotoko. We did the second.
Yeah. And now Osha Kotoko they have quality.
Yeah.
But then Osha, even look at the Sunyani Coronation Park. Look at that stadium and the team are Omobo. Shall okay come with this your dressing room? Just for what? The NSA to what? To sanction or approve that what venue for them. Because they knew how crucial the fans will be to what? To their home games. So I think that is what Heart of Lions are missing. So sometimes, even though some move it doesn't feel like what? Like home. Because Ho is not Pando. So Gakope is not Pando. Maybe they want to play at home. To have the fans what? Behind them. It's a man she no man to tunyama year. One share none ye deal Kotoku Royals last season as I have Abedium. Because so far teams never better Premier League winning games. Even including the 2 newly promoted sides.
Okay.
Nations have won at home. Tano Bofakwa have also won at home.
Yeah.
It is so far the only team won't be win here. Heart of Lions. And that's not good for them. And if you should ask for my prediction, Mutala, Osha boy against Adriana and just lost at home. It looks like Heart of Oak will even go into that game with even much bigger confidence than home team. No.
Okay.
Because Heart of Oak themselves are playing some good game.
Mm-hmm.
We saw their game against Karela.
Yeah.
Despite the fact say they dropped point. But then they played some good game. We could all attest, say, if they had the best of thefts, maybe they could have won.
Okay.
So maybe this afternoon, Mutala, I'll tip Heart of Oak to win this one.
Okay, and there's live commentary on Max 89.7 FM. Heart of Lions and Heart of Oak, and you share which hearts would be bigger. Because so ho park. There can you mate here for Brim and Fred Neso Church watching on 0201 825 252 and 0579 300 025 0550 055 522 0201 825 252 0579 300 025 0550 055 522 and on the lines no ofra ye beje so na wa che wa dwen wo nsema koso e Ghana football ni amano ni nyina. Hello, good morning Udini baby akase free.
Good morning Mutala.
Yes boss, Udini baby akase free. Ajana yanko.
Yo Mutala ebeda wa ta ode so for my Ghana defense amateur project kakra America ni se ani se emenye ne biom se e was Ghana blaster e bi kon kan ni bi amika te ni won be friend ya o ji so ni kwa on that make sure so fe ko ni en Ghana strong there e be ti abo because they believe gen and get where that would be to there one so da ye ko be ye ko kan ke no and you see ye be share na Ghana e be mo se Ghana so football no e di better will be coming to league, you know. Everything in the as much for the kind of whole
Yes, yeah, that's also free. 05 79 300 025 0201 825 252. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free. Hello, good morning. Josiah obi eni home man so. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Mutala me pacho we ye Pauli. Me kase fitati crew.
Pauli yanko.
But so be boko.
Nyame adom.
Me ameka me say lobo mabaso ene edumapa. Na Mutala me de kaka ameka me so ko hwe put of the man to there. Automatically no. Mas ko do. Because so be ko sifurum. No one who you know what 4 matches no was 5 goals. No one consider one. Then Adriana then I was 7 goals. No one considered the minimum and class 4. It to me say all the coach in the Maso Club, Mediaman, and I open the player on the manchester. And I remember I agree with you say Manafu man. Let over 3 matches that's 2 goals. No one record. It's not coming to House of Food team also. House of Food team now. I want to be associated with the House of Food team need problem. We need problem. We defend them. And I also want wins and strikers and also iron sharp. In between now, the House of Food will be winning.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'll see how to folk ebe winning. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free. Yes, boss. But your baby, I want to get the one pound. Oh, okay. Yankwe.
Maybe a Muano, maybe
Marty Yanko.
And then Yamia Dumon, as of folk. Now, as I look at the governor, almost there.
So much a game in the pound, or money task I game no.
Kajo must say, oh, baby, in Trawai. Now, Yanya shall say. Ya kwambono ya sati ya nuna eluzulu ba nya bote dia matimono e matimono ti ya trema ji bia o ma gba so aso ye wute omode bono e ko ni mo ye ba e na mi angata me player Hamza o si ene o go ba so na kashala e o go ndi ene Heart of Oak ye share Heart of Lions 2-0 and I feel so man of player of the month no media me jidi say omumpama Manaf Oma and I say be Heart of Oak player no e friend saying Oh, Munkame deni kaka.
How to folk player Ben how can I see me?
Yeah, defender no.
Ampedu Michael
Ampedu. Ah. Omufama ada se ono. Na se oma manaf. Why?
Okay, omu ba ko na enji won.
Ena ka je NY say on frame why?
So you make catch no. Okay. Tia ya onko no be so mrabi. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free. Hey, Josiah. Hey, fana wa kofa ya boy ya sinwum yi. Bacho. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free. Hello. Josiah on TNK 0201825252 0579300025. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Mutala Yakubu.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Agabu Swanzet.
Agabu sianko.
Mo nkatafi kanta he. Coach of the mountain no. Basokodu me bona baso papa. Aya de papa because nankaya Olympics club di esumu nyoma ye 110 akabaza nkolere bin nanko that top. So that na oboku bleku so akolu ni match wo no. Then train so the call RTU and I say the club ko ni match. Enjoy the champion na Diana Pintano or not a champion. No day kotoko, no day receive. You different no. Go now ma the team the share no go clear head the share no. Matena maso because as a defender that cause you winner it you must like the same time everybody we said they are not and me the other me yo only have you me na bi gina ho just like I back to the everybody SLA what's in the mouth bye and then say the BBC stop as
okay Mateo or say has belusu hello good morning Udini baby akase free.
Hello, good morning. NY.
Pacho we nya NY we Mutala Udini baby akase free.
Mutala about him.
Pacho lo already set like a crib ma na yanko.
Okay, me do na ha ma.
Okay, yanko e.
Ma embo ma ba so panage ma pa mo de mo ye. Na me pacho player of the month no Nuruddin na mo kan sa na principal na de titiri ni sinu na.
Pacho ai.
Let's stop here na Johnson the boy na what to say. And you don't know about you. And I want to Nigeria.
Oh, TV nyina so. Osi Nuruddin Kotoko defender no want to Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Hey, champion Mutala. Pacho, good morning.
Good morning, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Oh, chama good news. Akumono.
Yanko chema.
You know what it is. I'm going to move in here. Here ka do for the empede oh. Ana mutu lika la so mutu chamu be ka be ni na ato plan na mo de ana mu ko relegation today. Ana coach of the match to Mr. Wamzo Fataya you. Ya we tampon. Ana player of the match to Mfama Manafu ma. Woni nya menya juma baba.
Yeah, that's it. So free. 0201825252. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Hello, good morning.
Boss, Udini baby akase free.
Fashion with the Jackson because I see Chibi.
Yanko boss. Jackson, what's yanka? Jackson intime nyina so wo honum ti. Jackson san free biem. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning, Lauren.
Bacho akase free.
I'm your grandpa.
Yanko.
It's your no excuse. Me have more now more. The almost in the phone. The and I can get the more energy for the if you have what so only you when you get your moment you your first conference the person on there when you see now you over say you remember what they are saying because you on between I so we say I don't know we can see also because on between I could go more I never did the photo now if you have what not one ever very family you let every man in you go anything the photo and I mean at the end of the day now the share live now when you
okay yeah say hello good morning Udini baby akase free. Hello good morning. Hello Josiah with me so 0201825252. Otemenka. Yes, boss. Otemenka. Udini baby akase free.
Ano me pastor me.
Ano yenko.
Mutala kaje lawyer si we je ni wo bi e wo ye omo nse lion me ye ni wo. Out of lion dey match na on bebon. Say omo anse heart na. Out of lion straight or call education e dey mad. The next Heart of Lions do almost 6 matches. Now we win 1 matches at home because matches now you born home na the boy the home be a win here. When you need crown about 80% of your matches they do win home. And the team has sustaining war league. Now the Heart of Lions do want to win here. Fire o de oba on question na match ni emo nwe we zu nya ni wo bi a wo she obi ani bewu. Omo ko ruzu ani ahwe so no to ani bewu a. And a player of the match there. I think that man now for your favorite. You defender, no? Go defender, no? Because you good all the team, but consider now consider and yan and so no. But okay, man now. And statistics now show no the I think that man now. And a coach of the university. I think that my your favorite.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's it. 0201825252. Kun ena wo masum e wa ha na chese obi enyamba so nti hello good morning udini baby akase free.
Hello good morning.
Yes boss udini baby akase free.
Fufu adanfo.
Pacho yenko.
Listen. Omushe haso. Enye mi komo. Football is say party. We sorry, I'm not doing party. Yeah, almost ask. We ask no number. You got to go follow against me too much. Almost say you call like you come last bottle. Oh, me your order. Football I for their group. We can't that just say born big team new. Who years ago? Who lose? Cause yeah, sure, man. Don't miss the referee. Are. As you share, again, come on. I got to go to 4 na referee for last one for. Bye.
Yeah, that's it. So free. You before me call me, you be account. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning.
Boss, Udini baby akase free.
I like I get back for Martin.
Yanko boss.
My son can say. Na line up no da never.
So line up there hen.
Blasters there no.
Say baby I'm a tea pa there. Yenim game no next week Friday ntebia empanyefo dey betu dwa be achena ana say Friday we yenim.
Omo ise wonye kurulu bia no mo fa line up bia ma kola ba bia ma. Sure. Sembi o de bia omo papa mara. Ni mo game ni wini.
Okay, yes, so yeah, that's so free. Hello, good morning, Udini baby akase free.
Hello.
Boss, Udini baby akase free.
Mutala kasa no wa me bidirati.
Yanko boss.
Mutala kemo kota ko bia ka. Okay, I'm member from us. I can't so photo. I'm back boy. What it was. I for 1911. I from 1935. So more many years I. So I've been mandatory.
It's more senior, Cheomo.
You follow always a senior. Senior is always a senior. Yeah, so let them know say no, we are coming.
Okay.
We are coming. I beg you. Let NY know say I did a dungeon. I'll try my best over there. NY know me very well. My name is Ratty. We run things never wrong.
Ratty, that's it. So free. Josiah, yenfa be back will be penka on a sorry. So kun and ode mami Josiah. Yenfa last one na yen sorry so ewa hanam. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Yeah, good morning, Mutala.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Yeah, very Wizzy.
Wizzy, you are my last caller. Nti yen call intentem so.
Thank you. Yeah, damasi. I need you my pa mo yeah dey about my Ghana. Your friends Mutala Pacho, baby, so I can know where you man on the floor. Your friends say, what we could do players, the one for at quality players. I was say, your friends say, I was say, we see a replica, and Sana, what we need matches, Sana.
I know the enye will say the imposter on the referee bidding come.
very good. Now then, your friends say, referee, you know, has him more with Kenji, no more to say hard. Chama, then Heart of Lion, match, you know, to be very honest with you. Say, match, you know, yeah, where's bed draw in Canada?
Okay.
Me feeling, let me say 1 point in the best.
Okay, all right.
Fine, yeah, but me feeling, let me say 1 point.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's me for course. Be mun kan hani yedi be simidi ni Mutala Yakubu mitine mo de manana.